maybe. I don't know. I can't
think
even
I
see
start
straight.
freaking
It's
out
fine.
when I have like more than 5. And then I
that's my emotional support article from a year ago that I'm never gonna actually read.
No, but I will read it one day. Eventually, I will read it.
So yeah, like I've been saving it for a really long time at this point.
Sorry. The
Okay.
monster card.
Huh? What? Huh?
Sorry, I'm just pulling up all the monster cards.
Oh,
Yeah, all the monsters we're fighting right now.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna jump out the window. See you guys.
As you should.
Literally. Literally jump out the window.
Yeah, I too.
Yeah.
Literally for a second.
I will sing songs about your glorious deaths when I make my new friends.
When we all have to be real characters because we died in the farmhouse.
Except me and Brynn, probably, because I feel like she also would see the writing on the wall and run.
So you and Brynn can tell your new friends.
Yeah! Like, let us tell you. So if we say to jump out the window, you should jump out of the window. Because otherwise you'll be like those guys.
It's a lot. There's a lot going on here. It's a lot.
There's a lot going on here.
But
I can't wait for you to try to explain that to that next character that's coming in.
I was about to say, you good luck. Good luck
Look.
to anyone who tries.
We're gonna pretend I wrote it all down and you can read it.
We absolutely should have brought Calder with us.
No.
Was that an option? Was that an option?
Yeah, we were gonna bring him when, or like it wasn't even a plan. It was a notion was to stop here along the way while traveling with Calder.
Yeah, that would have been smart. We should have done. Why didn't we?
it wasn't the same direction. It wasn't exactly the same direction. I don't think.
Oh, we wouldn't pull Calder out of his way of a job he was paying us for, though, to do that.
Yeah,
Look.
instead we'll go get killed before we do the job.
We could have given him a discount, or I don't know, like maybe
Calder,
Bryn's
here.
boyfriend would just be like, sure, it's fine. We
here are
just
the
need you to just smile at him, Brynn. Just do the thing.
Remember the time Brynn convinced him
Keep
to unlock
charming.
a door that he had no business unlocking?
He was definitely entertained. Yeah, see, just keep being entertaining, and then we won't die if we live through tonight.
We're bros.
Just come on, we've all played that bard before. Actually, mine was a rogue. Definitely a rogue. No, just me. Yeah.
That's what. Wait, sorry, we've all played the one that does one.
Who here has personally been a slut in their D&D character?
And not a D&D character, but I've personally been
Yeah,
a slut
RPG
in
character,
vampire
yeah.
character.
It's kind of
Personally a
weird,
slut. Personally, my characters have nothing to do with it.
I play D&D to get out of my slutty habits, if you don't mind.
That's the problem. I haven't spent enough time IRL being a slut, so I have to get like the energy out somewhere.
This is where I like to play moral people, so I can just not do that in the real world.
Just not do that. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, God. I'm fine. I don't need to be buzzed to be tired. And
No, you just need to be tired.
that's true.
That's it. That's the secret.
Yeah.
It's my secret catch. I'm
Yeah.
always tired.
All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
Kill me.
Make sure
really
you are
eclectic.
opening Roll20 if you haven't already. When we last left off, you had finally met with a figure from early in your visit to town, a rogue who called herself Risky, who apologized for her actions and told you she'd like to make it up. She offered information on where you could find someone you were looking for. But once Brynn used her abilities to pry deeper into the rogue's true motivation, her demeanor changed and she became cold, curt, and irritated. In the end, you got what you were looking for. Confirmation that the missing and elusive Klaus might be found at the farmhouse where Pippa resided when not working the O'Dowd estate. You traveled out of town to the farmhouse in question and initially found it very quiet. It seemed unoccupied, though it looked as if it had been recently torn apart. However, just as you found a scroll that might incriminate the man you're looking for, undead abominations begin to rip out of the ground, including one massive, hulking, bovine beast hunched slightly forwards to fit under the convex ceiling of the farmhouse. And we are at the top of the round of combat. But I didn't sign in.
Are we? Did you just say everybody else should sign into Roll20 and you hadn't yet?
I did, yes. Why do you ask?
Dang!
In my defense, I'm signed in on my little laptop thing and not here.
The hypocrisy. Oh my god. Starting early.
I understand. It gives you time to prepare. Vaughn, you're up first, so, you know, think
I
about
want to bet
what you're about to do.
Die first.
A Deadpool?
yes, that thing.
No, it's gonna be fine.
Why do you lie to us? Why do you lie?
Because I have to lie to myself to make myself feel good.
You know what? That's fair, actually. Carry on.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be just fine. Everything is awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a
Everything is
team.
cool when you're part of.
Oh god.
Until your team slowly starts dying.
Okay. Sorry about that slight delay. It gives me till the end of the little introductory song to get my shit together.
I'm waiting to see if Ethan knows what he wants to do.
Also that. Ethan's
I
trying to
have
figure
several
out-
options. I could punch, I could kick, I could knee strike, could headbutt. I've got options
So many
here.
things.
You
Laughing
should
with my
headbutt
dick.
this guy. Headbutt is absolutely.
There's so
even
many
finish-
body parts to throw at it.
All
For
right.
now.
Vaughn.
You start losing them.
What are you doing?
Of the music.
I want to play an 8-bit game now.
And that is a. What is my plus to hit? 23?
That's a 23 to
have to
hit?
Are you
No, not
hitting?
plus 23. 23 total.
No, I meant it's 23 to hit.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okie doke. Heading back over to refresh which die I roll for this. 1d6. Okay.
Ew, I should look at how many.
Well, that does 6 damage.
Okay. 6 damage is still 6 damage.
And I did use a key point last time, so I'm gonna hold back this time, and that's my turn.
Look at you. Hoarding your resources. Hoarding's not the right word.
Conserving. I'm conserving my resources.
Hoarding your resources. Yes, that's correct. All right, Darby, you're up next.
I
Sorry, let
believe
me fix this guy.
Okay.
You believe which?
I think my moonbeam is on the big guy, right?
Is
I
it?
know I swear I casted it last time, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. And I need a marker for that.
Okay.
Hang on, let me find a marker for that.
Okay. If it helps, it's a 5-foot radius and 40-foot high cylinder, if that helps.
A 5-foot radius and 40 feet
No.
high?
Yeah.
What's your moonbeam do?
So does that hit me if I'm engaged with him?
It
God, you guys just met.
Okay, this little bug here is your moonbeam.
it could just be a swarm of
Beetle beam.
glowing bugs. For all
I'm
I care.
also going to give you control of it.
Okay.
Beetle beam.
What's your moonbeam do?
A silvery beam of pale light shines down. It just does radiant damage.
Ah, I see.
But on the top of its turn, right?
Yeah, so it'll have to do a save there. So I'm leaving my moonbeam there.
Okay.
And then for my action, I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the big bitch.
Okay.
Alright, I make a ranged spell attack. I remember how to do this. God, it's only been forever. Well, I rolled a 1, so it doesn't do anything, I imagine.
I don't
it.
think it does.
Okay.
What was the save, just to be sure?
There's no save. It's a ranged spell
okay.
attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then are you doing anything else with your turn?
Yes. I'm gonna use my bonus action to throw my sword in the air.
Okay.
You don't want to move? Well,
Nope, I don't.
Yeah.
We gave someone bardic inspiration, so hopefully they remember who they are. Because I certainly do not.
you gave one to me, but I used it when I was searching under the bed. I don't know if you gave it to anyone else.
Oh,
I can't
okay.
remember.
Oh, okay.
I
We only
wouldn't
have one
have
round.
because I only got one marked off. So
Do I get
Okay.
to move it on the same turn that I throw it, or does it just stay where it is for now?
I believe you can move it 20 feet? Hang on,
30
let me
feet.
just double check.
You can move it 30 feet and attacks one creature of your choice within 5 feet of it.
Your
Upon
sword is a
summoning?
golden.
It doesn't say, it just says you can toss. When you do so, when you okay, I love that. You can use this a bonus action to toss this magic sword into the air and speak the command word. When you do so, the sword begins to hover, flies up to 30 feet, and attacks one creature of your choice within 5 feet of it.
Okay, so then yes. Can move it
Okay.
on the same.
Okay, I'm gonna move it to the big. Do I move it or do you move it?
Hang on, give me 1 second. You
Oh,
now
it's okay.
have so many minions on the fucking field.
I'm sorry.
There you go, now you can move it.
When did your
great.
sword become its own entity?
I'm gently gonna put it just right there, and I would like to try to attack.
Speaking of love matches, Darby and
Okay.
the sword.
A dirty 20.
Is that his sword friend?
Dirty 20
I love
hits.
an edgy
Roll damage.
relationship.
Roll, well, know your maximum
I'm
damage with that.
I'm
and
mad
then
at
roll.
you now. Mad at you.
No, my
Not
maximum
you,
damage.
Yes, like add your maximum damage with that sword to whatever you're about to roll.
Okay.
Isn't it only a dirty?
Question: am I counting it
Oh,
as
sorry,
two-handed
dirty
or-
20, not capped.
Yeah,
Critical,
no,
might be.
just dirty 20. That's okay. I was just wondering. There was a weird thing I didn't know. It doesn't count as a D8 or a D10 if it's in the air.
D8.
That's all I need to know.
Is that your sword
That's-
friend? Or a different sword?
It's my sword friend. That's just 5 damage.
Okay.
And he.
So a pretty solid impact upside this creature's ribs.
Yeah.
Is it looking rough yet?
It's looking angry.
Oh no.
God.
Oh no. Good luck, Vaughn.
And that's my turn.
Just me a hot minute to open a page. Not my beat from the bottom of my heart.
You
Don't know
could
what they're-
Apologize for the delay. This. Okay.
It's fine.
Okay. Just had to double check something. It is now the minute. And he's going to hyperfixate this little gnat.
Gotta make con save also.
Okay. I'm not using my campaign dice today because every day they fuck me.
Okay, that's fair.
So we're just going for the grab bag.
You gotta go in jail for a little while.
Okay, what do I have to save?
It's a con save, and the save is 14.
I rolled a 15.
Well, fucking. Oh, you still take half damage though.
Half damage?
Yeah. And that's gonna be 6 radiant damage.
6 radiant damage?
Well, it was 12.
Good
half is
kind of
6.
damage.
Yeah.
Interesting. Alright, 6 radiant damage.
Why interesting? Why interesting?
Nothing, it's just interesting.
Radiant damage is the good kind when they're undead.
Which was what was interesting.
Yeah, but we don't know that.
'Cause it's-
I don't
I
think.
I think we learned last time it's not though.
There's certain ones it is, there's certain ones it isn't. Which one? Who can say?
I'm just gonna fling it around until I figure.
Alright, it is
Yeah.
going to swing twice at Vaughn with Great Axe.
Awesome.
Don't hit
Does a
me.
20 hit?
Fuck.
It does.
Okay, go back
Roll
to your
the-
green dice.
The second one, just in case. That is a 22.
Shit. All right.
Go back
So
to your
2
green
hits.
dice.
Problem with grab bag is it's literally a grab bag. 8. What? You are taking
Wait, you said both hit?
both hit. One was a 20, the other was a
22.
Oh, I thought the damage was for the. Okay, so I
No.
do have a bonus action to dodge, but when am I allowed to call for that? Is it as you roll or
Your reaction?
my reaction? Yeah.
Yeah, you can call for your reaction to use your. It's uncanny dodge, correct?
Yes, I'm gonna use uncanny dodge.
So you have the incoming damage of 1 hit, I believe. Please correct me if that doesn't sound right.
Not uncanny dodge, patient defense. You spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
Gotcha.
Oh, I have to do that on my turn.
Yes. So, sorry,
I
my
don't
bad.
have uncanny dodge yet. No, I'm good.
Okay, so you're taking both hits.
Yep.
So the first one will be 12 damage. Second one is only 9.
12 and 9. Okay. Now I had a temporary HP of 5. Does that make any sense?
Yes, it just add it to your total HP, but you don't get it back after it's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
It's also going to move back a step. Are you using an attack of opportunity at all?
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I had to do the math on what my health was. Yep.
Roll for damage. Or roll to attack, sorry.
That is gonna be 22.
22 hits, roll damage.
All right.
I'm in the shins.
That is gonna be 12 damage.
That's
No,
a solid
11 damage.
hit.
Yeah, 11 damage, not 12. Sorry.
69. Nice.
That's the sex number.
That's the
Thank you, Laura.
I'm just helping, you know?
All right, so
No, it's very
it
me. Thank you.
impacts you twice with 2 heavy hits from that great axe, but given the size of the weapon and the size of the beast, you wager that he might have actually been holding back a little bit. Like, it could have hit a lot harder, but... And while it steps back 2 steps, it then sort of pivots, giving you its back, Darby, and it's looking towards the window. And up next is Solace.
Okay.
Isn't it me?
Oh my god, it was you the whole time. You should have gone before. I'm so sorry. You can roll with advantage for my B.
Oh, sweet. I will accept that.
Yeah, my B.
No
Your
worries.
first roll with advantage.
We could redo the turn also.
No.
Backtrack. Pretend that none of this happened.
Did you not move your big guy?
I did?
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
not
didn't
seeing
see
it
him move.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it move either.
Oh,
I
weird.
just be spun in a circle.
Yeah, I was like, wait.
Sorry, let me just refresh, make sure I'm, Oh yeah, he didn't move. Okay, hang on. This button.
Oh yeah, I'm not seeing.
He's back 1, 2, here now.
Okay.
Sorry, I was still in edit mode because I had to fix the other skeleton. Okay.
I'm going to use bonus action to disengage from
Okay.
this dude. And I'm gonna go over to here. Make that here. And then I'm going to... Yeah, fire at the big guy.
Okay.
With advantage.
With advantage. I will say this won't count towards your sneak attack damage though.
That's okay.
It's just
Wait.
because your DM's an idiot and skipped you an initiative.
Am I rolling? I'm rolling to hit with the. Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that was gonna be a dumb question. Oh my god, I'm being so stupid. Oh crap. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I apparently need to relearn how to do this again.
It's okay. I feel like
Okay.
Laura's relearning life right now.
No, maybe tomorrow. The new job is also really super physical, so I hurt and I'm
Oh, that 20 hits.
20 hits.
It's fine.
So okay. D6, and then 2d6 for sneak attack. Six, 7, 8. No, sorry, 9. 11 damage. No, sorry, 12 damage.
69 plus 12. All right. Is there anything else you're doing with your turn?
No, that's everything.
All right. Solace.
Yes. I am going to cast. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on this guy.
Okay.
It is a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Bag is a green and black. It's a wisdom save.
Yes.
12.
Okay, that's a fail, and I apologize. I didn't say this. I'm casting it at second level.
Okay.
I was clicking the box, so I'm not cheating. Let's see. So it is at level 2, 1d6. Alright, it's 46 psychic damage, and he must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay.
Oh my god, amazing.
I need d6s. D6. I have
a bunch. Here, take them.
I know. That's the really nice thing about playing at the same table. It's like, give me your dice. Okay. That is 10, 11, 14 damage.
14 damage.
I don't think I'm moving anywhere. Well, I'll take another step back. Yep. And then he has to just move as far away from me as he can.
Has to move as far away from you.
Yes, as far me specifically, he has to use his full move as his, unless he's already used his reaction.
He has not. So 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5.
Thanks for visiting. Bye-bye. Don't be back.
Just shut the door. Just shut the door.
Okay. Is there anything else to do with your turn? Okay.
No, ma'am.
All right. Up next is those guys. So this one, right next to Brynn, will be striking first. Oh, fuck yeah. Does a 21 hit?
Fuck. I can't even use my premonition for that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that hit.
Fuck.
Oh.
So this one is... Help if I can see the actual... Four. Could be right. So that's 4 points of damage. And you are all also now grappled.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Fuck.
You.
I'll attack that one next turn.
Question, and I don't mean to question your call or anything like that, but would she have to roll a dexterity saving throw to...
No, because she was hit.
Yeah.
So
he
in
hit
essence,
me.
he just reared back, then went to wrap her up in his skin,
Ew,
essentially.
ew,
And
we
the
didn't need that.
impact was the 4 damage, and
Ew.
because he now hit, he's wrapped up.
Ew.
Okay, I see.
That's
Like a warm skin blanket.
No, Strel, I don't need that.
I'm so glad I stepped back. I'm so glad I stepped
Ew.
back.
You're getting a hug by
Ew.
something really gross.
Nope, I'm good.
Solace is pretty chill about such things, and even she looks a little grossed out.
So yes, you
Brynn
have
is
this
having it.
rotting, dripping, undead skin blanketed
You're gonna
around
smell
you.
so bad.
You know, some people pay for skin to skin contact.
I do.
You make yourself lucky.
Why in the world did I agree to go to this?
Okay. Sing
We fell into a
anything?
trap.
Well, no, because Darby touched the thing that I said not to touch.
Otherwise,
And
we'd
now we have evidence.
So that's it for that guy. This guy is gonna realize, fuck. 3, 4, 5, right back to where it was.
Alright.
But that's its full movement, and it is going to essentially shuffle out the door like a little grotesque magic carpet. Like zip across the floor, kick up a bunch of dust as it too goes to spread itself wide and envelop. 7?
No.
That one's a miss. But it's got multi-attack.
Oh, sick. Good for it.
9.
No.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Oh,
That's fall from grace.
such a good job shuffling over here, though.
And it just basically like fucking shuffled away really quick and then shuffled back really fucking fast. Okay. Up next is Brynn.
Okay. Considering I'm not that strong, and I can't do anything about that. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Bane on Mr. Gooey that's wrapped around me. On
Okay.
Mr. Big and Stupid. And... 10, 15, 20.
Brynn is so polite even when she insults people. Mister.
And I'm gonna cast it on the one that's next to Darby. It's a 30-foot radius. The Mr. Skin Grasp that's next to Darby.
Okay, so you're casting it on 2 of the skinnies and then the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then... Oh, they have to do a charisma saving throw. Sorry.
Okay.
They have
How
to
charismatic can they be?
They're dead.
That's an excellent question. I'm about to find out.
They have to be.
Let's
14.
find out. Pretty good DC.
Charisma?
Yeah.
So the Minotaur rolled a 7 for a total of 4.
Oof.
Okay.
Oof.
Boom. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rolled a 17 for a 12. And another 17 for a 12.
Yay!
So 2 12s and a 4.
So any saving throws or attacks they do, you have to minus a d4.
Okay.
And then
Is that-
bonus action, I'm gonna smack the guy that's holding on to me with my spiritual weapon.
Rolled a hit.
Okay. Sorry. Ah. 21? Oh, gosh.
A 21 hits.
Woo! Okay, and then it's 1d8 plus 4. Which is 10 damage.
Okay. You take 5.
Shit.
I do?
You do. You take half of it because it's currently enveloped you. You are in its crushing embrace.
Oh.
It makes squelchy noises.
It does make squelchy noise.
On you.
Okay. And that's me. I can't move anywhere.
All right. Up next. What are you? 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. The skeleton sort of sees what's going on over here at the window and charges to block the way. And in its charge, it's straight for you, Solace.
What?
It's okay. I don't think
What?
I hit. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Then you are okay. These guys do not have multi-attack. So he essentially just sprinted towards you, got in the way of the window, and swiped at you, but you saw him coming and kind of cowered out of the way.
I see how it is.
Hey, Relm, that window's looking kind of nice right now, the one over there.
Yeah.
Like,
And
you
it's
know,
going
one
to
that's
swipe at you, Darby.
Alrighty.
Grab bag. This one's also green, but blue. 16.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Fuck.
We left our armor behind.
We did.
That would have hit with my
Sure
armor.
did. Oh, really? Oh, okay, never mind then.
Maybe not.
So you
upgraded armor.
take 5 points of damage.
All right.
And as this broken, rusting, dull sword impacts with your back, you are filled with a rage. And now this thing has to die. If nothing else happens, this thing has to. Okay. And we're back up to Vaughn.
All right. This is going to be a little risky. But I'm looking at this big guy, and I don't like the fact that he's thinking he can just walk away from me. So the ring in my hand's going to start to glow. I'm going to rear back, and I'm going to try to hit him with 2 charges of the Ring of the Ram.
Okay, you don't need to be in melee for that. That's a ranged thing, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
I target one target within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
I love.
That is a nat 20. I don't know how
Okay.
that applies to this.
Oh wait, yeah, it does. Well, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's still a critical hit.
Yes.
So that would be a critical hit on a 4d10.
Oh.
So what's the max damage? Quick, like, so 40 essentially.
Yeah.
So you don't even need that second charge.
I mean, so it would be 2d10 without the first charge.
I
Without
understand.
the second charge.
Okay. So just roll that second one, just for.
23, 27 for the first.
54.
Wait, so you rolled 27 for the first for a total of 47 damage on the first hit?
If that's what that would do, yeah.
Yes, because
Is it
it's a
20
critical hit, it does the max damage and then whatever you roll for damage.
Okay.
27 doubled. Would that be 54?
So we do critical hits different than crit roll. Your max damage, which is 20. And how did you get 27?
Oh, should I have rolled the 2d10 instead of 4d10? Because
Yes,
it's like
the 2d10 for the
okay.
first hit. Just the first
Got
hit.
it.
You might not need the second.
I thought it was like 2 hits in one for the charge. So that is just 10 damage for the first hit if I
Yes.
re-roll that.
Still enough. You did 5.
Okay.
So how do you do it?
So this is like he's gonna rear back and winds are gonna swirl around his arm as he gets ready to unleash this, and when he does, it is gonna be like a cannon blast of air that just projects a hole into this big monster and through it.
So a hole bursts out of its chest, and for a second, like, it turns its head back to you, Vaughn, and you hear just like this guttural low sound, and it starts to amble back to you, but then its leg gives, and then its other leg gives, and then its shoulder falls off, and as these bones collide with the ground, they immediately just into dust until there's nothing left but the Minotaur's skull.
Okay. All right. Woo! All right, see, that's all I can do for now. But like, I am going to Well, no, I don't want to get in anyone's way, so I'm going to stand in place and evaluate what else is going on around me now that that's handled, and that's my turn.
While
Okay.
your girlfriend is being enveloped by a corpse skin.
And I'm going to see that, but if I go to deal... I'll deal with it next turn. I got 6 seconds. Give me 6 seconds.
You can't do everything all the time.
I just punched a Minotaur to death with air.
God, I can't take care of her every time I turn around.
All right, up next, Darby. Now you
Okay,
feel
well-
this compelling urge, and it's directing you to strike the skeleton. Roll to hit.
What do I hit? I don't have any weapons in my hand.
You're punching
Do
them.
I just?
You're punching.
I didn't realize I lost the ability to do anything else when I did this.
When you activate your sword's flight and don't call it back.
Well, yeah, but like, no, it's fine. I don't. Okay, I'm punching.
Is the sword even
I mean, you can use your
Believe in you.
bonus
it's
action
fine.
first. You just have to
No.
strike.
I'm punching.
Punch squad.
That's 21 to hit,
That's 21 hits.
and that's 2 damage. I've punched it.
I mean, you still have your bonus action. It does still have to be
Do you
used
not have like a dagger? Or...
in aggression.
I'm going to call my sword back to my hand in such a way that it will go through its back to my hand. Can I do
Okay.
that?
I will allow it. Roll for or roll to hit.
Blah, blah, blah. That's 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Nope, wrong one. That's 6 damage.
Okay. Damage. Whole 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you would like to?
I don't think I can do anything else. That's me.
Checking the wording.
Like, I know I have to attack things. I just didn't assume that I lost my ability to do anything other than punch if I didn't have my sword. That's all.
She said you could use your bonus action first.
Yeah.
Call it back.
No, I know.
You just have to use a hostile action.
Okay. Like, I'm fine. It's fine. I just didn't know. I was confused. My bad.
Yes, you hyperfixate on the attacking.
So could you have used
Guess
a
I'll
spell
keep-
or something, or do you have to?
Yes,
use your
as long
hands?
as it's directed at the skeleton. Like, you cannot attack anything.
I was just gonna move my moonbeam. Is all I was gonna do.
Oh,
but
as your
no,
action?
this is fine. Yeah, that was gonna be my action.
Okay,
It's
you can
fine.
move your.
No, it's fine.
My
I
bad.
punched. No, it's okay. I punched.
And you do impact it pretty solidly, and then the sword bursts through its chest back into your hand, and you watch just fucking debris of bone shard and dust come flying towards you. And it looks down at a new hole in its chest and then back at you and snarls.
That is it for me.
Up next is Relm.
Okay, I'm going to move right here, and I'm gonna. Can I aim at this guy? Because this guy is occupying Brynn's space, right?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Occupying Brynn.
Okay, so I can shoot that guy.
I'll allow it. His AC is going to be a bit harder because he's very much engaged with your friends.
What if I moved, like, over here or over here even?
His AC will still be high, just not as high.
Okay, I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna
Okay.
shoot at that guy, and I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use Veils of the Grave. I just want to see one thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So gonna attack.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay. Ooh, that's an 18 for
18 hits.
23. Actually,
23 hits.
Okay.
Your base roll was high enough.
Yeah, that one. that one. Oh, and I'm sorry, using Whales of the Grave on the guy attacking Brynn. So it'll be a 1d6 for him, but I'll roll for the first guy first.
Okay.
9 plus 12 damage.
12 on the first guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And for the second guy, oops, oh my god, that went crazy. Oh fuck it. That's 3.
And what kind of damage is it?
Necrotic.
Okay.
Which I don't think is good, but that's all I can do.
For 3?
Yeah, for 3. Oh, wait. Yeah, for 3.
Okay.
And
Do I take any of that damage?
You do not. I must say, because it's auditory and not a physical blow.
that's my turn.
Okay.
Also, I should have rolled a con save also, and I got it. Do you want me to do that now, or?
A con save for your moonbeam?
Moonbeam, yep.
Yep. Just roll it real quick.
Okay. That's an 11, so not great.
It needs to be over half the damage you took on the hit, correct?
I took 5 damage on the hit.
So then you're fine.
Okay.
Basically could have only failed if you rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything else you're doing with your turn, Relm?
No, that's everything.
All right, that fucker's dead, so up next is Solace.
Oh, okay. I was like, did somebody die? But you mean the big guy.
Yeah.
So, 2 questions. First of all, as I look at my allies, do any of them look severely injured?
I'm fine.
Any of you guys look really messed up?
I'm less than 50%. Like, I'm definitely, like, not doing great.
Okay, cool. That's what I need to know. And then
I wouldn't say I'm not great, but I'm not good.
yeah, I would say less than half would be visibly damaged. And then the guy directly in front of me, does he look like Relm did some serious damage to him?
He does, actually.
Okay, all right. So I am going to again cast Dissonant Whispers. I'm gonna do it again at level 2 because I feel like we need this guy to die. So what did I say? DC, please. DC 13 Wisdom saving throw again.
It's blue and yellow. Well, balls. Wisdom?
Yes.
It's a 5.
Okay, so same deal. He is going to take, that is, I said level 2 again, so that is 4d6 damage. And then he has to run as far away from me as he can. He has to use
And
his
that's on
entire
this guy,
movement
correct?
me. The one right in front of me, the one that's threatening me.
Okay, roll your damage.
That is not as good as the last time, but I'll take it. That is a 12 damage.
What does it look like?
Oh, so he died?
He's dead. He's
Well,
dead.
you see, like,
He's
it's
hella
a...
dead.
It's like a psychic scream, kind of. So you see her, like, touch her head, and then he just, like, grabs his head, and then just, like, does whatever dying action these guys do.
He explodes into bone shards and dust after you hear just this high-pitched, echoing scream.
All right. And then... Let's see. Hang on. I'm just checking to see. Okay. And then I'm going to cast Healing Word on Vaughn as my bonus action.
Okay.
And that is 1d4 plus 3 healing. Which d4? Let's use this one. That is 9 healing on Vaughn.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna. Apparently, we're not leaving, so I'm gonna back into the corner a little bit, just so I can get better angles on everyone. I mean, it looks a little less scary than it did 2 rounds ago. At least there's that. Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay. Up next are the boneless. So, Brynn, it's going to keep you in its crushing embrace. I need you to do a strength saving throw, please.
Don't like that. Succeed.
7.
No!
7 does not succeed.
I have a negative 2.
succeed.
Like,
A negative
Specifically
2.
told you
Yeah.
to succeed.
That's rough.
I'm not strong. I'm up there in other things, but not in strength.
You take 4 more points of damage from just the sheer force of it crushing you. And
Okay.
just double check it. Do. Oh, that's its action. Okay. Cool. Just gonna keep crushing you.
Did it roll to hit me?
It doesn't have to. You did your save.
Oh.
Like, that was its action. Its action was to crush you in its embrace.
Oh, okay.
This guy is going to once again take its multi-attack on Darby. Oh, sweet Jesus, that one. Maybe it should have,
We've
but
been-
it was higher. No, it wasn't. Okay. Wow, balls. Holy shit.
And minus a d4.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you've been menacing D4s for the guy who hit Brynn.
Well, I would still. It was only a save. He wasn't hitting my AC.
Oh.
He was just. It was
Yeah.
just. If I saved, I was free. If not,
I see,
So-
okay.
4. I mean, that one doesn't hit. It's like a fucking 5. But the other one. It's 2 attacks. The second one is, Jesus Christ, I can't use my eyeballs. 13.
That meets.
Ah, so I hit.
Mhm.
Okay. You take. It's 1 slap. I mean, they're not very strong. They're just annoying.
We're sleeping after this, right? Like, I can just blow all my spell slots.
We got
That's
the day's still young. We've got so many
6
things to do.
points of damage, and you are now grappled.
Oh, fun for me.
So again, it rears back, and on the first one, it just straight misses, but it just goes with the momentum and turns its back to you completely, and then folds over backwards to impact you,
Okay, then.
and then wraps you up with absolutely no bones, so its skin just wraps around backwards.
Okay.
Intimate. Nice.
It is a no bones day.
It's a no bones day. Jesus Christ.
My jokes get worse the tireder you get.
Okay. That was both of them, so up next is Brynn.
I'm gonna try and get out of this guy's grapple on me. Gonna try.
Okay. Make a strength saving throw.
Walls 10.
10 does not succeed.
Nah, I didn't think so.
So with your bonus action?
Fuck it, I'm angry. I'm gonna hit this guy with my spiritual weapon knowing I'm gonna get hit.
Okay, roll to hit.
Huh. 11.
11 does not hit.
That's my turn!
Well, on the bright side, you miss both yourself and the skin surrounding you. That isn't your skin.
You're going to jail.
All right. Up next, this guy with a brand new hole in his chest, and he's going to swipe again at you, Darby.
Okay.
Does a 21 hit.
Of course.
You take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Interestingly enough, you hear a wheeze of the skin around you.
A laugh. I don't know.
Gross.
No,
But
it's
there's
my
lungs
skin
in there
now.
somewhere.
Something impacts you, and you just hear it all around you. All right.
King Darby, I guess.
Up next is Vaughn.
It's absorbing me.
Decisions.
Don't. Don't come over here. Don't come over here.
You dare.
He's gonna go over here. He's gonna assess the situation and realizing that he knows what to do in the situation. He's gonna say, "I'm really sorry for this." He's gonna get a rear back and punch.
We can always. I can always heal her as she goes into death saving throws. It's fine. Just try and stay away from her face, okay?
No, it's fine. Do it. Fucking do it. Kill me.
Okay, roll to hit.
Fucking kill me.
14 hit.
14 does hit. Yes, roll damage.
Great.
Yeah, roll it. Roll the damage. Do it.
That's gonna be 8.
8 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brynn, you feel the impact of a very quick
Really
jab
pissed.
for 4 damage.
Okay. Hit it again.
And it still hasn't let it go, has it?
Nope.
Have you considered maybe just trying to
fucking
help
do
her
it.
escape?
No, fucking no.
Obviously, it did not because this
Fucking
first
hit
instinct was monster punch.
Well, here's the thing.
Hit it.
None of us here have a really good strength saving throw.
Hit
Or
it.
strength roll at all.
I mean, maybe if you're like reaching into the skin, it would be dexterity, because you're like digging in there.
Using your
can
fingers
say.
to get it
No,
in
you do
there.
it. You do it.
Like you're kneading dough, okay?
Like he's dough stuck on someone and you're trying to pull it all off.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Is there anything else you're doing with your turn?
Hit it.
I'm not gonna keep punching it. The one is good for now.
One punch is. All right, up next is
Just come with
Darby.
the Tama.
Well, we're angry at so many people, so we're gonna say tits to the moonbeam, and we're just gonna thunder wave at fucking
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
second level.
Yes.
How so
It's so rare when you can use this in a way that doesn't hurt your friends.
That's
I
why I was like,
know.
please don't come over here, please.
Oh, that's why. I thought you were saying that because if he like hit
No.
the skin on you, you'd get angry.
Because they were gonna thunder
that
wave
too,
anyway.
but, yeah. I don't know that they have the presence of mind to not thunder wave, so it's a con save for both of them.
You can do it.
So con saves for both. Sorry, reading up.
Yeah, it's okay.
All right, pulling out 2 more dice from the grab bag. Purple and blue and red.
I like that you're saying the colors. Yeah.
Con save. So one's a 14, one's a 16.
So one meets the other saves.
So
but
this
they
was a 14, this was a 16.
Yeah, so they
Did you
still
have
take.
the sorry, if they do saving throws,
it-
they have to do D4s.
Oh, they...
If
So
it meets, it hits, doesn't it?
that's now a 12.
So that
Oh,
one
no.
fails.
Okay, they both fail.
So they are taking. Whoever failed is taking 20 points lightning, and the other one is taking 10 points lightning.
They both failed.
Oh, so they both take 20 points of
Yeah,
lightning.
one
damage.
failed at the first roll, so I only rolled the bane on the second one, and it was -4. So
Okay.
they're both taking 20.
Dang, you rolled really well.
Yeah. That was a really nice bow.
Okay, so you can't see it, but you hear the crackle of electricity mixing with a loud popping sound, and then the shower of bone shards and dust. More prominently around you, you can hear almost pained squealing, and the creature that is still enveloping you tighten. Now, there's a move mechanic with that, right?
they get
I think it's a knockback.
everything not like latched down is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Pick a direction.
Backwards, I guess. So
Which way is
I
back?
guess this way.
Okay. So you both like you cast the spell and you feel it start to lift off of you, and then it continues to just completely wrap itself even tighter, overlapping the skin. So as you exhale, you can feel it tightening its grip, and then you go flying with it
I hate that. Okay. All right.
back
Great.
into the wall.
For that.
Take
Well,
1
doesn't
point
know
of
what
damage.
happened, but he's gonna turn around and say, "Bless you."
Well, you all heard like a hella loud crack of thunder. I don't know whether you're looking or not. But, like, and then that's
A powerful sneeze you got there.
So just
Push
take an
it back to the
additional
wall.
point of damage, just
Yes.
because when it impacted, it took the damage. You share it.
yes.
Okay, is there anything else you're doing with your turn?
Good.
No, the only bonus action I have, I don't think it works on the sword, so no, I'm not gonna do it.
I almost was to be like, so how does the... Oh, but you weren't using the sword. It's like, how does the rage mechanic work when you hit a wall? Do you just fucking
Well, I
beat the
mean-
shit out of the wall until it comes down? But it wasn't with the sword. Well, doesn't matter.
I mean, technically the skin thing hit me when it wrapped around me, so I assume I'm just trying to kill that.
Yeah, your target's changed. I will say it prioritizes. The first target is always the one you go after until it's dead. But now it's dead, so there's something else to be mad at.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's me. I'm done.
All right. Up next is Relm.
Okay, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. My 30 movement, I'm going to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I'm scared to hit Darby, and I'm scared to hit Brynn also,
Fucking
for
do
other
it.
reasons.
Fucking do it.
It's okay. You'll have time to run.
That's fine. Fucking do it.
That's true. I'm gonna go
The
the one on Darby
fatalism.
because I think Van has got the one on Brynn. So
It's just
gonna
like
shoot.
poke at it.
Gonna shoot
No,
for
I
Darby.
haven't
I mean,
either.
not
Never
for
gonna be
Darby, but
free. Never gonna be
you will be.
Roll to
You
hit.
will be.
Never
He's gonna get you
be
free on the next turn. I believe it.
It's okay. I can do psychic damage, which should not impact you, I wouldn't think, because it's not physical damage. So that's your. Yeah, I got you.
I'll
next
say as long
turn.
as it's not rolling against their AC.
And if I throw a healing potion on it, you might get half of it. So,
19.
I
I
swear.
don't think it works
19
like that.
hits
I
roll
have to
damage.
ingest it.
I love
And I'm not really gonna be licking
That's
the
my
flesh
what?
that's around me.
Ew, that's how
Yeah.
you get rabies.
That's yeah. That's how you get so
Do I
much more.
still get sneak attacks? I imagine
You
I do.
yeah, that's how you get
Do
good.
not.
I don't.
Oh god.
Oh, that
Can
changes things.
Flesh corpses give you STDs when they
Just your regular
engulf
old
you?
damage.
Ooh, not so good
Yeah.
then. Okay,
Is it because you
if-
didn't hide? Do you not get
No,
sneak
'cause-
attack 'cause you didn't hide?
But he's still. I thought he was engaged with an ally.
Yeah, but that belly is enveloped, and he's not unaware of what's going on around. Like, this is just something he does on the side as a hobby.
I know it's too late, but I'm just curious. If I tried to hide, if I tried to hide behind the table and succeeded, then would it have been?
Maybe. You don't know.
Okay. And what's the next turn?
You
gotta
could have
try
tried
to
to
hide.
You know what? Oh, fuck it, move my full movement. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna do anything with my bonus action.
Okay. Sorry, you hit for what?
Oh, I'm sorry, 8.
8 points damage?
Mhm.
Okay, Darby, you take 4.
Okay.
But in the process of that, you do hear another wheeze, and slowly the skin just starts to melt off of you, Darby. And you are left just covered in this little goopy gray sludge.
But not being crushed
Delicious.
anymore?
No longer being crushed, like it's like it just melts on you.
How do
Everyone
I
needs
feel
shower.
about
An
Relm?
alarming sentence. Until
Right
I
now,
was just talking about the monster skin.
I mean,
I.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's okay,
Oh,
guys.
no.
I'm so fucking wise. It's gonna be fine. Okay,
Oh,
hey,
no.
You know, that was a 10.
Okay.
The average amount of
Or
wise.
a total of 10?
A total of 10. I rolled
Okay.
a 4.
Okay.
Oh.
Initially, your rage is directed at the impact, and after being enveloped and blind and having troubles breathing, it's hard to separate exactly what was impacting you. You assume it was the boneless, and the boneless is gone now, and you can breathe.
Phew.
Being stupid was the right choice.
Relm. You don't have multi-attack, do you?
No.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, as you were. Up next is Solace.
I am going to cast a. This is round 4, right?
I think so, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna cast.
I think it's 5,
level-
actually. So we have already had 1 round in the last session.
I believe this is the bottom of round.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I didn't use a spell slot last session. I ran away and cast Bardic Inspiration. Or well, bonus act, whatever. I didn't use a spell slot yet. I was just making sure I hadn't forgotten anything, and I haven't, and it's all fine. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at level 1 on the last flesh beast.
Okay.
That is a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Minus a D4.
Nice.
This is a clear blue and a bright glittery yellow.
I love it.
Oh,
Glittery
and,
yellow is my friend.
Fucking. That is
Yes.
0.
Oh,
Can you crit fail?
Yeah, can you-
I mean, you can, but not like that. Crit
is
fail
a-
a saving throw.
0.
That's it. That's a new house roll. No, because I don't want to be on the receiving end. That is 11 damage. I actually rolled pretty well,
Okay.
and it's but it is Dissonant Whispers, so it does have to run away from me.
Oh my god!
Which
Sorry.
hilarious.
But you
It
don't.
would
But you
be.
don't take damage because it's psychic damage, so you're not psychically connected. So
It's
I'm
fine,
trying.
everyone's gonna chase me around the room.
I think it's
It
dead.
would be hilarious, however, that last chunk of damage was enough, and it too, over you, Brynn, just melts into this gray sludge that you are now covered.
Oh. Ew.
I run up to try and check on her and make sure she's okay, and then I get too close and I'm like, oh, and I take a step back.
We're like
I'm assuming
looking
it
at
stinks.
ourselves and complete
It
disgust.
smells like decay and rot.
Oh, gross.
Oh, it's like you fell in a dumpster.
I'm
kind
also
of
yeah.
bleeding
A dumpster
lot.
full of dead bodies.
I'm also
Like bleeding a lot?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna reach out with one like very reluctant finger and just try and touch the cleanest spot I can find. And I'm gonna heal you for 1d8 plus 3. Let me find a d8. That is 9 healing. I'm like, does that help? Ew.
Make me touch you again.
Yeah, like I hope that's good enough. Ooh, that's kind of
It
gross.
does, thank you, darling. But oh my god. Can we go now? I want to go now. I need to bath. I need to bath. I need to bath.
Yes, you do. You really do.
Is combat
I'm
over?
sorry.
Combat is now
We are
over.
so tired.
All of the threats appear to have been vanquished. You are left in the overturned, ransacked farmhouse with a pit in the middle of the room where the Minotaur had dragged itself out, and nothing left of the creatures that were here save for some foul-smelling sludge, dust, and a single horned skull.
I look over at Darby to see if they look like they're about to drop dead or if they look like they're, mostly okay.
We're under half, but it's fine.
Okay, I blew many spell slots. I have
Yeah, let
one
me-
second level spell slot
Let me do
left.
it.
So
Let me. I'll heal him.
yeah, because you guys, you're both, yeah, both of you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna walk over to Darby and still like looking myself over and be like, Give me your hand. And I'm gonna like hold his hand for a second, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
Give Brynn our hand and resist the urge to pull her into a bear hug.
No,
Only
don't
barely.
do it!
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Go it. Sorry, hold on. This one. Oh, sorry, I rolled like balls. So you get 6 points back.
Okay.
Can I take the carpet and
Oh, sorry,
go
no,
over
you get
them
7
and
points back.
You're taking the carpet to do what?
start wiping at the skin off of their skin or the sludge
Yeah.
off of their skin?
You
with the
go
carpet?
over and try and wipe the
I'm
melted
sorry,
skin off of theirs with
I'm
a
sorry, I don't
dusty
like
floor
that.
carpet.
Yes, I'm sorry, I don't want to touch you, but this will be better than sludge on you. Trust me, it's good.
Will it though?
Wiping.
Because that is a
Kind of smears.
Let me just like Darby's trying to argue and then they just go quiet. They're like,
Oh, wait.
Can we be done
Like,
here now?
got
Can we
something?
go? Can we
Like
go
fabric.
now?
I
And I'm sore, and I want to go now.
Juan's gonna first grab the skull and then he's gonna check the pit to see if there's anything else at the bottom of it.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Mm-mm.
Darby, did you grab the scroll? Do you still have it?
Yeah, Darby,
Ooh.
did you grab the scroll?
I did actually, and I do have it.
30-20?
Okay.
A dirty 20. So with your dirty 20, you find just scattered amid the debris, you find approximately 100 gold worth of miscellaneous gemstone.
Shit.
And
I
I
might
made
just
that
scoop
list of
that up.
stuff we found last session. There's a list up there somewhere that someone should write down. I typed it into chat. That was the end of my
How much
responsibility.
of gems? How much worth of gems?
100 gold with
100 gold.
gemstones.
So that's 20. Should we just go ahead and split it up and say 20 each? Is that easier?
Does
Do
anyone
y'all even see me pick it up? No, I'm kidding.
does
I
anyone
mean,
Need them for spells.
I was gonna say, does anyone need an amount of gems for a spell?
I imagine down the
No.
line we will, but like if one
Oh,
wants
I
to
don't
hold
get
on to
that
them
kind
for
of
now.
spell.
I don't
I
know
don't.
that I
Feel
do
it.
either. I think all of my spells are just nature, a
Why don't we
twig.
just let Ron hold on
Unless
to it
someone
for
just
now?
fucking dies, and in that case, I don't think 100 gold pieces worth of gems are really gonna help us much.
No, it's what, 1,000 GP diamond?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can go ahead and divvy that up.
Okie dokie. Everybody
yeah.
gets 20 gold.
Vaughn just emerges with handfuls of gems.
Just gonna
Gold
drop
worth
it in
of
each of their hands, be like,
gems.
thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. for your service.
You did a good job. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
I would like to find a river, perhaps anywhere.
Yes.
As well,
yeah,
please.
Otherwise, I was
dropping.
going to suggest different arrangements for the ride back.
Funny you should mention that. I cannot become a horse again.
Solace puts a hand over her face and she
Hey.
goes, "We're walking, aren't we?"
Oh, yeah. Well, unless you let me take a quick nap, we are walking. Yes.
Iemon's here, isn't he?
We can't all fit on Iamon, though. We didn't bring
Yeah,
the
you
cart
don't.
That
with
was just
us.
me and you and
Space
Iamon
on
last
that
time.
cart for 5 people.
Uh,
I don't think you took the cart. You just took the horses, right?
yeah. We
Yeah,
just
because
took
it was
the horse.
faster.
So you can carry 2 people on that horse.
Looking out the window, what time of day is it?
Probably about mid-evening, or yeah, mid-evening. Sun's still out, but it
It's
looks like it's
also-
starting to go down.
If
Horses
I-
have a strong reaction to the scent of decay.
What?
Horses don't like
Oh,
things that
Yeah, they
smell
don't.
dead. They react badly to dead things.
They do not like that, no.
There is a water basin here.
I mean, you
those who
are in a
ready.
little farmhouse, and
So, and Darby's saying this as they walk over and just sort of start dunking parts of themselves in this water. So
I look around for soap, any kind of soap. I am searching for soap and wash rags.
Make an investigation check.
I imagine this is just like a bucket of water. Like it's not even like you can replace the water. So once it's used, whatever is in it is in it.
It's a full basin of water that didn't look the cleanest to begin with, but
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
we're not
why, you
gonna
know
do
what,
that
soap.
then.
So we'll fix it. It's fine.
While you're
That
looking, move on.
is a
Gabe, the-
15 to find soap.
you find some bar of soap and some rags squirreled away in strange places.
Yeah, I wrap the soap in the rag and then I'm like wiping Darby awkwardly, but like being careful not to let my skin touch their skin. Just like I'm soaping them up, but not, yeah. Like, so I'm kind of like at arm's length.
there you go.
Helping!
So pretty. How long?
That's it.
I'm not gonna go for it because I know that I can see it washing off of Darby into this water, so I'm not going to wash myself with Darby's filth.
Was there a well or anything out back? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Not one that you found yet.
Okay.
It's fine.
And the
I'm just
tap, like there's no running water.
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, that will just have to be better.
Feel better already. How long would it take to walk back to town?
Couple hours.
Okay. So,
I mean,
It's
I
fine.
know.
Suppose Darby
I
and
mean,
are
do we really
walking
I have. Does anyone else think that perhaps Risky set us up? Do you think? I was wondering, perhaps she is working for Klaus,
well,
and I am starting to
mean-
think that if we don't make our deal, I don't care.
I think
I-
we should. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Darby?
ahead. No. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
I assume we're having this
Hey,
conversation
we
as we start
found-
walking, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we found something that we needed to find, which is supporting evidence.
There is
Yes,
that.
But she said that he was coming here for something very important, and we found something he left here for us. I am starting to think that perhaps who she is working for, who wants the black box, perhaps she is working for Klaus, and this was all an attempt to kill us.
Okay, but this letter that Klaus left for us could have. I mean, I think he kind of assumed we would be asking around and coming here anyway. I also don't know how much we should say here. I just feel like that's not wise. Also.
It was established that you guys had this as you.
Oh yeah, we start walking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're now along the pathways. You have fairly decent visibility in the dying light.
We are walking absolutely miserable.
Like arms out, like don't want to touch your sides.
Juan is going to be walking alongside her, see this, and then he's going to reach up and try to like pull some of that sludge from her hair to make sure that she's okay.
And then it's all over. Oh.
Oh, there's a comparison I want to make, but I don't want to make anybody sick.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, I
Dang
didn't
it.
even want to see it. I almost wish you hadn't have done that, but thank you. I'm like my hands are just like up, and I'm just like ew, the whole way.
Is there a bathhouse in town? I can't remember. In Armor.
There is.
Oh, good. Okay.
You do also have access to the estate, which has baths.
Yeah, but a bathhouse is more luxurious.
It's true.
I mean, if they'll let you guys in.
You'll dirty up their water real bad.
I was going to suggest, not that it maybe is the wisest, but if some of you want to go back on the horse, I can take a quick nap and then we can catch up if you would like to go be clean. I don't know.
I don't think Ian
The
wants
dirty
anything
people
to do with me
probably-
right now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's probably not because it's 2 hours if we ride.
Yeah,
It's 1 hour if we ride, and then it's still 2 hours regardless.
that's fair.
So may as well just keep on moving.
Okay. So it will be a somewhat slow process. You will get back into town as the sun has set. And while the streets are still busy, they're not as busy along this road. And it does seem that most of the people that would be out at this hour have already settled into their taverns or various party homes, given the festivities.
But like on the way, are we sure that we want to fulfill this deal with Risky? I mean, if considering we even get back in time.
But the deal is only leaving a back window or a back door unlocked.
We already know she's not going to find whatever it is she's looking for.
That's
Which
true, but
does beg the
if
question
it somehow, if we go for it.
Sorry, it's just I was thinking that it would probably do well for us not to stay there, cause I have them, and I don't
Would it
want her
also-
going through my stuff.
Would it also be worth separating them? So if by chance she finds one, she doesn't find both.
That may be wise.
Do they know about two, though? I don't know if they know about both of them. I think she just said
They
the
may
one.
not, but if she goes looking for one and finds both of them, she will know about the two.
Also, something to consider, I am not keen on making an enemy of someone that has been able to pick our pockets easily. Just seems like more likely to put a target on our backs. It may be more likely for them to pick it from us if we don't cooperate.
We're leaving with Calder
Point.
tomorrow?
We have like 2 days.
Not the coming day, the following morning. So you have
Okay.
one more day.
Because that's
We
when our
pick up
armor
our
was gonna
armor.
be ready. Was the
Right.
night- The evening
But-
of the next day.
I mean, okay, I am okay with leaving a window or door open because, yes, we all know what she's looking for, but I just worry that it may not be worth it now that, I don't know, I feel like her information was bad and it led us into a trap, and if we are somehow caught, then we will have made an enemy of Ormershire or the O'Dowds, who knows which, but I'm just not certain it's worth it.
We can
That
always
appreciate
Appreciate
Argue.
your
argue.
caution,
Us.
Relm, but you're also very paranoid sometimes.
We can
Yeah.
also, if we are caught, always make the argument that we knew she wasn't going to find anything because we already had it. And that is maybe when we have to come clean about what we have. But I don't think we are going to be put at fault in any significant way, even if it comes back on us.
Just need to be
She-
very discreet when we leave the window open.
There are some very powerful people in that estate right now. I can't imagine that she would have to be very good at what she does if she goes unnoticed.
I'm not doubting she is good at what she does, but
It's annoying.
what I'm saying is we are in a unique opportunity where we kind of have maybe slightly more pieces of the puzzle than someone else does.
What did we learn,
Yes.
though, other than the fact that he can summon grotesque creatures from the earth?
Well, he threatened to kill our families, which is pretty.
We do have
incriminating.
this letter that all but incriminates him of many things, yes.
He threatens murder, and he also sort of admits guilt a little bit, if I remember.
I mean, yeah, he says that if we follow this path, we invite wrath, and he will find the ones that we love and make them pay for our choices. And when their suffering has ended, yours will only have begun. Lots of bad guy stuff, like bad guys say.
Bad guy monologue.
Kind of, yeah, it's a little bit preachy, and that's it is what it is. But what I'm saying is, Risky doesn't know that we have the other box. I don't think anyone, maybe Klaus knows, but I don't think anyone knows that we have the other box. So what I'm saying is, she'll have no way of knowing that we lied to her. She'll go in and look for whatever it is and won't find it. We'll have the things. And if she comes to ask questions, we just all put on our best face and go, I don't know, like we do. And it should be fine, I think. I don't know.
I often do not already know.
I think it would draw more suspicion should we want, our deal is struck. We want her to have no reason to come for us again. And I assure you she would, were we to not fulfill our end of the bargain.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when she might get a little nosy and start digging through people's bags.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, I see your point. I will say that I think this was also an attempt on her to kill us as well as Klaus. But as Yvonne said, I am paranoid, so who knows?
I don't know. I understand your paranoia, but I don't know.
I appreciate your caution. You make us question our motives, and that's good sometimes.
In the
I
end, the
also
risk
have
is
to-
greater in not performing the favor.
Right.
There's risk that neither is risk free, but that is the greater risk.
Yes, okay.
And I
think
do
you're right.
I do agree with Brynn. We should maybe not stay there tonight. But I also
Good.
don't want that to look suspicious. You
Well,
know?
I mean, it is well established that Vaughn enjoys his time at the Hickory Cork Inn. We could all stay there with him.
That's
That is
true. I
true.
am itching for another meal at the Hickory Cork Inn after that fight.
Yeah.
Oh, we have such good stories to tell. We're heroes there. Let's go.
And
Go for it.
last time, do we want to separate the boxes just in case?
I think that we should.
I also think that we should, just in case
And if
something
we wish for Brynn to sleep at the Dowd estate or O'Dowd estate to not look suspicious, well, I don't think Brynn wants to separate with both boxes. But if we wanted to go that route, she could give us the boxes for the night, and then it may appear normal if she does sleep at the O'Dowd estate. But she does also have a room at the Hickory Cork Inn, so maybe it won't look suspicious either way.
I don't know how suspicious it would look if we all got drunk at the Hickory Cork Inn and passed out in a room. I think it would be fine.
You can pretend to be drunk, Brynn, if you like.
Yeah, you don't have to actually be drunk.
Last bout of paranoia. No, go for it.
I'm fine with separating the boxes, but this particular box was entrusted to me and I'm not comfortable giving it up.
Then you keep that one, and someone else can hold the other one.
I'll dig into my gross bag.
Who would you like to hold it, Brynn? It's up to you.
Who do you trust?
Oh no!
Jesus.
Now,
I'm out.
0 to 60. Yes, I mean, you do have an anger management problem.
I'm going to audibly roll my eyes. And then I'm going to take the box out of the bag and I'm going to walk over and I'm going to give it to Darby.
Oh, sign of trust.
It was his idea in the first
Everyone
place.
looks. Darby goes, I'm not ready for this responsibility.
I will guard it with my life, and I will tuck it into my gross bag.
At least they're keeping the nastiness. Like,
The
Hey, what's your bird think
contained.
of your nastiness?
I imagine she does not like it. What does my bird think? What does Yrsa think of all of this?
I mean, I imagine she was outside during the whole commotion
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I imagine she kept the distance as you came out looking and smelling as you do. She is currently circling high overhead.
you are past the level of carrion that the bird of prey would eat.
Ew.
He has been dead way too long.
Ew. Okay.
So,
Okay, final bout of paranoia.
final bout of
Okay.
paranoia.
Oh god.
Go on.
I don't believe you. I believe there will be more.
Does anyone find it? I mean, okay, for tonight, or at least for this walk. Does anyone find it? It may just be me being paranoid, but does anyone else find it how amusing, convenient, how everyone wanted us to get very, very drunk, and then Risky found us?
We were in a tavern on the working side of town. Typically, in my limited experience, when you're in that environment, people just want everyone to be drunk. I don't think anyone is I don't think it was orchestrated. I don't know though.
What? You mean to say that you think perhaps all of the occupants of the tavern were in on the scheme? I just want to understand.
Mostly the barmaid who kept. Oh, you don't care. I'll leave this here for you in case you want it later. I think that was. Or offering to water down Brynn's wine when she was very clear about not wishing to drink. I don't know. Perhaps I'm just paranoid as we.
In the barmaid's defense, you all were pushing drinks on me.
There is that. Also, I think she might have just wanted to make money.
Also,
And when you-
what if you just thought you were cute?
What if she did just think you were cute?
I have to.
Exactly. What exactly what
She was rather pretty. She was pretty. Yeah.
she was
I think she was pretty.
I mean, that is another option if you wanted to stay somewhere else tonight, perhaps.
So, you all.
Roasted! Solace has no idea. She just thought that was an awkward comment. She's just like, oh, yeah, just keeps walking while everyone kind of stares.
So,
Barmaid, it's just an option tonight.
you're back in town, and a decision must be made as to where each of you will be staying for the evening, as you do get in rather late. You are, even if not covered in melted skin, covered in the dust of the dead, sweaty, bloody, and you just been walking for.
I don't think I ever took a hit from any of them.
Well, brag about it.
Damage.
You need to.
Yeah, brag about it.
I mean,
Jeez.
Our job is to stay real far, though.
Solace looks like too clean to be with this group right now.
But you are still covered in dust and
we did walk back.
Yep.
So yeah, that's.
And I mean, it did explode next to you, so you do have like bone dust on you.
I am the cleanest.
And we all rode sweaty horses on the
And
way
it's
there.
been a long day.
So
So,
we need-
where are you all staying?
Well,
gonna
does
go
the
to the
Hickory Cork
estate.
Inn have baths, or is the bathhouse still open? Because wherever we go, I now want a bath because I feel gross.
You can definitely pop in at one of the bathhouses to rinse off.
Yes.
Say you all find at least the main bathhouse that's off of the town square that is open probably later hours now because of just the sheer amount of people in that are looking to be awake and partying for long hours of the night. You can all take the opportunity to get clean, wash the smell of decay off.
Yeah.
Oh, I take it. I'm done in that bath.
Does anybody not want to take a bath? Just.
Does anybody want to live like this?
Relm's thinking about the do
If
He
I
is
take
actually
a
other
bath,
pants
it'll
if
be
I
with
got.
Solace.
Yes, yeah.
And in that time, you do. Would we be alone in said bath?
You can be.
Okay. Well, if we are alone
At
in
least-
said bath, that would be a time you would watch as my facade fades away, and then you
Mhm.
see the drow version of me. It's very different.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
Very different. Yeah, she doesn't seem shocked. She does seem interested. Like she kind of looks just out of curiosity. But she also seems really happy to be in the water. So it emerges everybody looking refreshed and Solace looks relaxed. I don't know about the rest of you.
And then once I'm out of the bath, I'll use my powder to reapply. And then I change back into said disguise.
If anyone showers in the same room as Darby, they got feathers on their back, and they walk out and immediately find a cat, and that's all that happens to them.
Meow.
Those two things are not related.
They're not related,
You know.
but he does just walk out, they pick up a cat, and this...
I'm down with the hickory corkin. But we never decided who was going to leave that window open.
Well, is there a certain time past which they have to open it, or like past what time would the staff lock?
She
door?
gave us a time, I think.
So some of us may have to... Well,
I will, but I can't say that I'm that sneaky. In
I
leaving
may
it
be able
open.
to.
I think Relm should be the one to go for the window. But I don't know how conspicuous it would be to leave at that hour. I don't know.
Well, I will
At the
stay in the estate, but
Perhaps
That
that's
does-
better.
maybe someone should take the other box then.
I thought. Oh, the other one.
Mm. I don't want her to go searching through while I'm sleeping and find it, so especially
Well,
if, I'm
if it's
staying
any
there.
consolation, I don't intend on sleeping too much, knowing she's going to be in there.
Vaughn, you're going to the Hickory Cook Inn?
If Relm is going with you to the estate, I will go to the Hickory Corkin.
Then I'm going to, once we're all kind of getting ready to split, I'll take my bag off, and I'll hand that to Vaughn,
Okay. You'll take
which
the
is probably
bag.
sopping wet because I washed it. But yeah, no, it's like my full bag I'm giving to you so that I don't take the box out in public.
Actually, I have prestidigitation, and it's a cantrip, so I could have cleaned all of you. Like, I can't clean a whole person but with a little bit of time, Solace would have cleaned your clothes for you and your belongings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So for all intents and purposes, you're all spick and span, clean and dry again.
Yeah.
Does not look like we lost a fight with a corpse skin. Or won
Or
a
won
fight
a
with a
fight.
corpse skin.
Or
as it
won a
might
fight.
be, yeah.
Well,
I mean, we
Those
could all stay at the estate and take turns sitting guard. Maybe
I
share
do-
2 rooms.
I
We only
just
have one
worry
Do
We do
we
only
only have
have-
Brynn?
we only have Brynn's
Okay.
room. Pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
we only
we
have
could-
that one room.
We could throw our bedrolls on the floor and take turns watching.
If we could, I
could?
just...
Everything would be in well.
I do worry about the boxes. She has picked us blind before, so I just worry about that.
Well, perhaps we should go to the O'Dowds then, and that way there will be 3 of us, so we can all keep watch and still allow everyone to get a rest.
All right. So why don't Vaughn
And that also leaves none of the boxes.
So then, since Vaughn and Darby have them, then why don't Solace and Relm stay with me?
Mhm.
And
All right.
then we can meet up in the morning, bright and early. Bright and early, Vaughn.
Right. Okay. Okay. I can do that.
Don't worry. I will get Vaughn into an actual room this time.
And I'm sure everyone who gets up and early will appreciate that.
So you've figured out your sleeping arrangements for the evening.
Yes.
Relm and Brynn and Solace all return to the O'Dowd estate, into which she is given access and escorted to her room, assured again that should there be anything you all need, just to give a shout and one of the house staff will come to assist.
I asked
While
for
Darby...
more flour.
More flour?
Yeah.
Okay. It gets a weird look, but they'll bring you a cup of flour after you've settled it.
Yeah.
Darby and Vaughn, you retreat to the Hickory Cork Inn and might be pleased to find it's very busy and boisterous and lively. There is a band just going absolutely ham again. The tables have been pushed out of the way in the middle of this cavern-like establishment to make room for a very spacious dance floor. And it is just packed. You can partake for a bit of the evening, but you do find that exhaustion starts to creep up on you. You are driven back to your rooms before too late. Are you drinking?
Yes.
Bright and early, Vaughn!
Yes, but he's gonna kick open that door and he's gonna say, "Hello, Hickory Cork Inn. Let me regale you with a tale of how we slayed the mighty Minotaur." And he pulls out that skull.
You are greeted with
no.
a cacophony of cheers because at this point you're also recognized. So for one of the heroes
The
of
guy that told
Umbershire
us to stay here.
to walk back in with a trophy suddenly sets the tavern ablaze and find yourself at the center of attention.
It's just as well that Bren's not there.
Go ahead and make a Constitution saving.
Whoa, that was
That's not great.
unexpected.
Let's see. That is what is my Constitution here? It's probably a 0, right?
Yeah.
It's a 1, so I got a 6.
Yeah, 1.
Nice.
That's not great.
So by the
Good luck,
time
Darby.
exhaustion kind of pushes you to start to head to bed, Vaughn is hammered. I don't really know how much he had. He probably didn't count, and the drinks came very easily as nobody seemed nobody seemed very eager to make either of you pay.
Parent? No, I'm kidding.
We are going to get a couple of pieces of bread for Vaughn. And we will probably fight him up to bed.
Make
because I
sure
don't
he
think
drinks
he-
water.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a
Hit him
glass of water.
And here we'll take just a quick pee and drink break.
Yay.
Back in 5-10 minutes and carry on.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, what up?
What up?
So,
Not a whole lot. Gonna take a shot.
Come on. Yeah, behave though. You guys hear him?
yeah.
Yes.
Hear me having like a whole conversation with him. Hi. Come on. Come on.
What's his name?
This is Kaladin. This is the baby. He's 3 and he's a butthead. Then we have the old fat tuxedo cat that looks kind of like Toby.
What's his name?
Her name is Kira.
Kira. I love
Yeah.
Calvin.
It is from the what is it? Stormcloud Archive. It's a fantasy novel series. I tried really his he was a litter of a stray cat litter that my husband's cousin took in, and we adopted one of the kittens. The bad one, when I first met him, he was doing laps around the living room at about 100 miles an hour and harassing their other cats. And I was like, I want that one because I'm stupid. They're like, give me the one that is, yeah. Anyways, he's a terrible kitty and I would die for him, so it's fine.
Does his name suit his personality?
Yeah, he's a lot. He is the most athletic cat I've ever had. Like, he's strong and he jumps and he runs, but he's not at all graceful. So like you hear him going up and down the stairs and it sounds like an 80-pound dog. Yeah, it's like go, 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 go. And I'm like, bro. And then he'll like jump but he'll fall, but he's so strong too. He's also like 80 feet long.
Toby.
It's like Toby.
Yeah. He's like super long.
He is long.
He's got like the longest tail too.
Yeah, he does have a very long tail.
He's purring. He's annoyed, but he's purring. He also like went through a phase where he like when he was 8 months old where he was teething and he just literally ate tennis shoes like a dog. We had to put away our tennis shoes. Yeah. And then he still climbs curtains. He's 3 years old and he was climbing my curtains in the middle of the night the other day. I'm like, bro, you need to calm down. Yeah, he's a terrible cat. But he's really sweet.
That is a long tail.
Yeah. And he's got like that like Kira, right? They have that healthy respect for human feet. He definitely has never had his tail stepped on or shut in a door, so he has no tail awareness. But it's like so long and pretty, I'm like, don't mess up his tail. So I'm always super cautious around him. And he just gets in my way all the time because he knows I'm not going to like fall over him. Like even our dog, we have a dachshund, so she's this high. And she knows to be careful around feet because you will fall over her, but I don't know. He has way too... Now he's eating my plant, but it's fine. That's why he's not allowed in here. Anyway, that's Kaladin.
Especially when it's feeding time. She'll wind around my mom's feet. My mom has no balance, so she's always like, fuck it, Sari! Stop it! Get out of my way, Sari! Oh my god, Sari, you're driving me crazy!
Yeah.
Give her a little, like, nudge and she'll stop, maybe.
Yeah, he's a weirdo, but he's my weirdo.
All right. Are we all back?
Yes.
Fawn, can you go ahead and roll 1d8?
Sure.
Oh, the blackout wheel.
The blackout wheel.
4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, as you all come to... Well, actually, we gotta check in. So... Darby and Vaughn, you both come to. I imagine Darby easier than Vaughn does.
Yeah, we noticed that Vaughn was there to party hardy, and we said we will have water and a meat plate, please. And that's all we did.
Yeah, he's gonna come 2, Vaughn's gonna come 1. Like, it's not quite 2 yet.
And Vaughn, when you do wake up, you feel the effects of having gone a little bit too hard after such a long day, but how could you not? Everyone was hyping you up. You got an opportunity to share all your stories, and the crowd just ate them up.
I punched a hole through a Minotaur. I gotta tell people.
Exactly. So you wake up
did.
feeling the effects of your night, but not disappointed over. You are currently poisoned.
I can't do anything about that.
You just have that effect.
Oops.
Oh.
Or the night prior, the 3 after Brynn had gotten her cup of flour,
Yeah.
were left largely alone.
What time of night is it?
It would be probably past midnight.
Are we all in Brynn's room?
At the moment, yes.
Well, are we all awake?
For the moment, yes.
I'm going
Well-
to crawl into bed.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to
A
go
watch order.
do my job.
Yeah, we're setting a watch order for when you get back. I'll take first
Yes.
watch if Brynn is sleepy and would like to rest.
Okay.
I'm
So
go-
Solace takes first watch, Brynn goes to sleep, and Relm goes to... Which window are you going to open?
the one off the balcony,
Okay.
like near I think it was the study and the eating room,
Okay. Dining room?
dining room. I'm sorry.
The eating room.
Eating room.
Yeah,
I mean-
that one.
Technically accurate.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Yes, that one. I'm going to sneakily sneak there.
Sneakily sneak. Sneakily sneak.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. I'm scared. Which dice do I use? I'm scared. Okay.
You hit mute.
Thank you. It's going okay. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Yay!
Yay!
So for a total of 27.
The estate is your playground. Despite the, leisurely patrol of guards here and there, it's almost like child's play to you to sneak past them. You can go where you please, open whichever window you choose, and you pick ones off of the study that's connecting to the balcony, and you're able to return back to your room uninterrupted, if that's what you do.
Yes.
Oh.
That's what
Okay.
I'd like to do. Wait, why? What?
No, I was just I'm not gonna say that Relm has explored some things and gotten into some stuff, but Relm has explored some things and gotten into some stuff. I just wasn't sure what direction you were going, and I was waiting.
I will be honest, he kind of thought about Calder's room, but Calder's probably
Yeah, I figured.
Round 2.
and he
Proud of
doesn't
your
wanna-
restraint.
He also doesn't want to risk the risky finding him out and about in case.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, gonna return to the room.
Okay. So you return to the room, and Solace is still in her watch. So you're welcome to settle down and start the process of your long rest.
I'm gonna
Solace?
settle down. Sorry,
ahead.
Second
with
watch.
the bedroll like against the door. Like I'm literally lying in front of the door with my.
There are
bedroll.
2 doors.
Fuck. The door leading out into the hall where Risky will be.
Okay.
Brynn, do you want last watch? Because you're an early riser, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll take last watch.
All right, so I will intend to wake Relm for second watch.
Okay. So, Solace, go ahead and make a perception check.
Sure. Oh, that's not great. That is a 7.
Okay. So, your watch goes by, and you don't hear anything. It's quiet in the halls. You might occasionally hear a shuffle, but there's typically the telltale clang of metal that you get used to fast as you recognize guards on patrol. Your watch comes to a close quietly, and you wake Relm next.
I do.
Okay. Relm, do a perception check.
Perception, I'm going to be using my peepers. I'm going to roll this Kraken dice.
My peepers.
Wait, what is my bonus thingy? Or thingy, perception? Oh, not bad. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's really bad. That's a natural 1 for a total of 6.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, same thing for you. You don't hear anything of note. It seems very quiet, and you're listening hard because something, your pride as a thief in you wants to catch the other one, or at least hear them.
I really did.
But all you can really tell is the patrol of the guards, once every hour or so, doing their rounds.
I really wanted to hear her.
Your watch goes by. Nothing appears to be happening. And you wake Brynn?
I'll wake Brynn for the final.
Seems enough to do.
Okay. Brynn. The both of your companions are settled into their bedrolls for the last few hours of the night. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Well. Oh, that's not well.
Did you roll in that one too?
Yeah.
So all three of you have spend your watches awake and a little bit tense, expecting,
I at least rolled a 2.
straining to hear what might be happening outside of your room.
Got a lot on
Each
my
and every
mind,
one
okay?
of you had a relatively quiet watch. You became familiar with the patrols of the guards and didn't notice anything other than that.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah,
So-
agreed.
You rouse with a new day. All have taken your long rest.
Yay!
Yeah.
Vaughn does have the poison status for the foreseeable future.
Oh boy. Brynn is not going to be happy when she sees you.
Yay! Spell slots. Oh wait, I can change spells.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
Yes. And
I was
also
thinking
health.
The poison condition.
Health. Everyone. Restore your health.
Yep, you can
I
get your
It's a
health
long
back.
rest.
Health back, your spell slots back. You can pick your spells for the day if that's something you need to do. But the sun rises on a new day. It is mild but sunny, so it feels warm outside, and you can feel that warmth kind of pouring through at least the estate windows. The hickory cork is underground, so there's no sunlight to be felt. But the day is yours.
Probably for the best for Vaughn.
The town seems lively with energy, and even as those of you in the tavern awake, you do notice that there are already voices out in the halls and beyond. People getting up to start their day and start touring around the city and the lands around. What are you doing with your day?
Getting 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes.
I knew
Oh,
this
She's
was
not
going
gonna like that.
to happen to you, and I'm going. Let me just make sure. Okay. I knew this was going to happen to you because you went a little too hard last night.
Well, you didn't go hard enough. I had to.
One of us
Darby-
needed to be sober, Vaughn, and I'm going
Darby
to...
being the mom is my favorite.
And I'm going to reach out and give Vaughn a little pat on the head, and I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'll cost and spell slots.
Goodbye, spell slot.
So one spell slot down, but Vaughn, immediately you feel ready to jump up and take the day. It's almost like you're back with your early morning routine at the monastery. Up with the sun and you're ready to go.
He will spring out of bed with that newly gained energy, and then he will look around for his clothes.
Darby, doubly punished.
Right, of course. You're naked, why not? Anyway.
The pair of you get packed up, get dressed, and begin to head back up the stairs and out of the inn and into the daylight, which now does not bother Vaughn at all.
Good.
You owe me a spell slot, by the way.
All right, in the estate, three of you are probably woken by the sunlight beginning to stream through your window. None of you heard anything weird or amiss in the... And as you begin to rouse and poke your heads around to see if anything is amiss, nobody seems any the wiser. Guards are going about their business as per usual. The staff cleaning, getting set up for another day of serving dignitaries.
Fine. Well, I suppose we will head to the Hickory Cork Inn to join the others. Or to the general vicinity of the Hickory Cork Inn, unless...
Yeah, that one.
Okay. So the lot of you will reconvene in the town square as you guys are heading down the very well polished stone steps. Can spot from down the path entering the square on the opposite side. Vaughn and Darby both looking perky and well rested. You reconvene in the square and the day's yours.
Can I go back by 1 second? And just on the way out of the Odad estate, can I see if I see anything missing, like paintings on the wall or something like that?
Do an investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Okay, not amazing, but let's see. Gonna use this dice. Don't think I've ever used it before. Oh, not great. Oh wait, if the dot's on bottom, it's a yeah. That's a 6. It's 8.
Okay. You are again trying to desperately prove your mettle as a thief and be able to spot the handiwork of another. But you don't see anything out of place. Which is probably why the guards and the staff are just as casually going about their mornings.
I'm angry.
Curses.
Curses.
So you all collect in the square. You have the day to get ready for your departure, which will be expected bright and early the next morning. You have armor to be picked up in the afternoon. What are you doing with this time?
Was there anything else we needed to do before we left?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think.
Is there
Not that I can recall.
yeah.
We could. Do we want to show the scroll to anyone?
We should maybe take this letter to Alice. Yeah, that might be a good thing.
Someone said it.
Yeah, that will be a good idea. Do we know of any magic shops or anything, or have we not found that yet?
No, we found
Hornatius
Ophelia's.
file.
Hornatius file.
Ophelia.
The lady we told all of our secrets to, she had
Ah,
some magic
yeah,
stuff.
right.
She was just wanting to cause drama.
Okay.
I loved her. Rob did not. I loved
Did
her.
we ask about anything, or did she just we asked about magic potions, right?
Yes,
And
we
Darby-
also have-
Everybody got upset and stormed out when we
Right.
told secrets.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, not
Yeah.
everybody, but Some
found out
people
Darby's
had
sword
strong
was-
reactions.
She had a bunch of potions, which didn't super interest anybody.
Yeah.
No, Vaughn was very interested in a lot of them. We just couldn't afford many or
There
any.
is that. They were expensive. And I think you bought a few potions of healing off of.
Yeah, we
Mhm.
did.
Yeah.
I wanna go to her and ask, like, be like, you know, like I don't even know if she'll have it. I'm looking for a bag of holding because my bag is very full, very very full, and I like to collect. So I wanted to try and ask for that.
Okay. So you can find.
A small detour, if you don't mind, everyone. Just a small detour.
I mean, you have the day. You re-enter Ornatia's file and find her there, huddled over that counter at the end of those long aisleways, and she sees you and she smiles. It's like, oh, so good to see you back, dear.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
Oh, I am delightful. How is your, how are you?
I could be better, but that's besides the point. I do have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure, ask away.
You see, I find that the more I travel, the more I've been picking up certain things to take with me, and it's just become a lot. So I was just wondering if you had any enchantments or anything that might help me with luggage.
Helping you with luggage, I don't know that I have any that. I have a lot of potions that could increase your strength so you could carry more, or I have some scrolls that unfortunately do not do much in terms of luggage, but I do have them.
Nothing that can somewhat make my bag magical.
Not me, no, dear, but I would recommend you check in with the Greater Goods. The lad there that runs the store, he runs a bit of a pawn shop and may be able to have found what you were looking for. Something interesting. A little trinket for you, I'm sure.
Where is the Greater Goods located?
Oh, it's just a couple doors down. Nice man.
Alright. That's perfect. Thank you so much for your advice. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Are you sure there's nothing that you need? Potions? Scrolls? I do a wonderful fortune telling.
That's alright. I'm alright otherwise.
I could tell you your future. Who your husband will be, how many babies you'll have.
I know.
I
Here with her, or is she
think
here alone?
that would ruin the surprise. Yeah.
Am I in there?
I mean,
you
unless
guys go
any
with
of you
me?
have gone anywhere else, you would have been moving the party. Unless you went, I want to go over.
How much do you charge for the fortune telling?
Oh, just a simple gold.
I will take it.
Oh.
Private.
Oh. How
Yeah,
exciting.
You know what? Yeah. But I will wait my turn.
I'm going to say I'll be right back, and then I walk out the door, and I'm going to head towards the Greater Goods.
Okay.
I
So
have an
some
agenda.
people are staying to get their fortunes told. That would be Relm and Darby. Are the rest of you going to Greater Goods?
When you say scrolls, do you have a scroll of knock by chance?
Of knock. And you see she'll turn around and go to a shelf, moves around her corner and into one of the aisles that is just lined with scrolls of parchment, and starts scrolling. Starts feathering through a bunch of them and pulls out a few, just opens it up, a quick glance, closes it again. Don't have knock. Can I ask why that one?
I got a chest I lost the key for.
Ah, I see. Well, I don't have anything that might help with that. I do have a detect magic, if that helps you, or Maybe if you get cold often, I have continual flame, or maybe if you're trying to woo somebody, I have charm person. And then
Brynn, I'm gonna go
maybe,
check on Brynn.
but maybe once you've wooed them, you want to entangle them, and I have that too.
That's next level.
I could do those
Very.
things for free.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hey, yo.
Solace is just looking back and forth between all of them, like, what? Okay, I'm learning things. I don't know if I wanted to know them, but I'm learning them.
I regret looking away for a second. Well, getting distracted for a second. I miss.
I'm sorry I don't have what you need. I hope you find the key.
Thank you.
Maybe
But,
you had
yes,
it
I
all
will check.
along.
Who knows? Who knows? But y'all have fun with your fortunes told. And I will go check on Brynn.
Is Solace going as well, or is she staying behind?
Watch the fortunes be read. I'm curious.
Well, this young man asked for his fortune told privately, so I will do his first. Now come along.
Wait.
And she gestured you into that same back room that you're very familiar with, the cramped little tea room around the circular table and the crystal ball.
Actually, I'm sorry. I changed my mind. I still wanted my fortune read. I'm okay with doing it in front of my friends.
Okay. Okay, come. Everybody sit back down, and she ushers you back into those seats, and you all gather around. She takes hers, and as soon as she sits down, she folds her hands flat on the table and then opens her eyes, and her eyes are glowing a bright white, and the crystal ball in the middle of the table suddenly flashes to light, and a little white smoke starts to circle inside the ball. Now you first, dear. Give me your hands. She takes your hands. I need you to roll a d10.
Boy, what's that look like?
It's one of the little diamondy round ones, kind of.
The 10 is, it's a
Roll,
0.
roll 2d10. Grab 2 of them.
I think that's a D8.
It's not
Sorry.
diamond, it's like round. Like, it's kind of like a top, sort of. Like, you could
Oh,
spin it
we
if
know
you
that
wanted.
was 11 and 12. I'm sorry. Oh, I see it. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay. So I roll both of them and I add them, or
Just roll both of them, tell me what they both are.
one's an 8, one's a 9.
Okay, again?
One's a 9 again, and one's a 7.
Okay, one more time.
One's a 5 and one's a 2.
Okay. Okay. So, the smoke in the crystal ball begins to change color, and as a result, the lighting around the room does too. From that glow, it begins to get a deep red and a dark, almost black, acrid smoke that starts to churn inside of the crystal ball. Her eyes too go from that white to that bright red. And she says, "Your nights are yet to grow colder. But fret not, and try to match the heat of growing flame." She continues.
By any
Lay
chance,
your...
Can you read these to or write these to me at the end?
I can, yes.
Thank you.
I will summarize. She continues. Lay not your head in the barn animal's bed, for the headsman will be for you soon. From your ashes, an empire could emerge, but if you're not careful, it will be dark instead. And as she's saying this, the lights are getting brighter. The swirl of smoke is getting faster and faster until the last word leaves her mouth, and then she blinks and everything goes bright white again. All right, 1 gold.
Hand over 1 gold, pull up my hood, sit back.
Perfect. Perfect. A good fortune. Wow. Very exciting. Did you see the lights?
Oh, I see what you mean by good fortune.
It's very exciting. Okay, now you, tall one with the nice hair.
Oh, thank you.
Go ahead and roll 2d.
2d10. Okay. 1 is a 1.
Okay.
And 1 is a 6.
Okay.
I'm doing it 3 times.
1 more time? Yep. Well, 3 more. Yes. 2 more times
Okay.
for 3. Again.
1 is a 5, 1 is a 3. And 1 is a 10, 1 is a 2.
Okay. All right. So your hands, she'll take your hands and sort of run her thumbs over your knuckles. She shuts her eyes. Okay. When her eyes open again, they are a very light blue, almost icy, and the smoke in the same pattern kind of begins to cycle with a white and a blue, creating this almost lighting effect of falling snow on the walls. She says, "Beware, for it is only in the darkest of shadows that you will find your... Trust the twin with no siblings, but be wary of the lone child. And you will find the answer to a long, mysterious riddle that you have pondered over concerning your family. It will be buried between 2 ice spires, great and tall, west of where you call home." And then abruptly the lights go bright white again. She blinks, her eyes go white. She goes, "Oh, that was fun," and kind of blinks a few more times, watches her eyeballs roll back down from the top of her skull. She goes, "Oh, doing that hurts a little bit. You're not supposed to keep them up there for so long."
Yeah, I can imagine that would be very uncomfortable, yes.
Anyways, gold.
Yep, here you go.
Oh, thank you. Now you, miss, are you sure you don't want to try?
She'll kind of walk forward and offer her palm.
Oh, this is exciting. Oh, you have very smooth skin, dear.
I moisturize.
Must tell me the product you use. It is phenomenal. Okay. I mean,
Salt,
do my
mostly
thing.
salt water. Lots of salt water.
Oh, salt water. I didn't know that.
I think it depends on the nature of your skin, how you react.
Very true. Okay. Let us focus together. She shuts her eyes. The light begins to flicker white again. Go ahead and roll 2d10 3 times.
That is an 8 and a 0.
Okay.
And that is a 9 and a 7.
Isn't 0 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Or a 0.
Yes.
Depending on where. Sorry, one more time.
9 7.
Mhm.
And 4 5.
Okay. So this time, when she opens her eyes, it's almost like a prism of light is glittering where her eyeball should be, and that same almost rainbow effect begins to light up the smoke within the ball on her table. She says, "There are 3 prices dear that you must pay before ere the light of your final day. Fools will take great heed of your word. Use this to your advantage. A shrewd and very attractive fortune teller has put a curse on you. But don't worry, I can remove that for an additional sum." And abruptly her eyes roll back properly, and the lights kind of explode before fading back to white. "Oh, which you're cursed?"
I don't feel particularly cursed, I'll be honest.
"Are you sure? I'm very capable. I could remove it for you."
I think I'll take my chances, but here's your gold.
"Oh, thank you.
How much would you like to remove the curse?
I will take, this one doesn't seem too difficult. It seems like a simple bad luck curse. I could remove it for, let's say, 10 gold.
I would be willing to pay that.
Oh,
Unless Solace has a problem with that.
I lean over towards Relm and whisper, I don't think I'm actually. I think she's trying to get more money.
I think that's a risk I'm willing to take, just in case.
Which is it's her job and she's very good at it, but I mean, it is your money. It is going to a good cause, I think.
The elderly.
The elderly.
Let me just check real quick. Yeah, I'll do that.
For the elderly.
I will pay that.
Okay,
Solace
excellent.
kind of like she looks a little touched because she's like, I'm pretty sure it's bullshit, but Realm's paying 10 gold for the chance that there might
All right, just
it's
hand
still
over
a
the gold
sweet
and we'll
gesture.
do a very quick cleansing ritual.
Okay, handing over gold. Removing from inventory and giving to her hand.
Okay, all right, yes, now take my hands. And she'll take your hands again, and once again just goes, very smooth. And her eyes shut. When she opens them again, it's just the whites of her eyes, and she tips her head back, and the ball in the middle of the room begins to spin faster and faster on its pedestal. Then you feel a warm, tingling sensation in your hands. Her mouth starts to drop open, and she goes, "Oh, focus, pocus, restore your luck and focus, bam. You're cured, my dear."
Oh my god, that might have been fake.
You are
I-
quite impressive.
Thank you. Don't worry, it was just a low level, attractive fortune teller, but not a very talented one.
Well, how do you know they were attractive?
I see all when I tell your fortunes, your pasts, your presents, and your futures.
Oh.
call meeting any fortune tellers.
It's okay, sometimes they're sneaky. But listen, this has been Thank you so much.
Could you describe the fortune teller? This attractive fortune teller?
Okay. And she steps back and she shuts her eyes and tries to pinch through her temples. And goes, I see someone very tall. They have maybe blonde hair. It's very, very bare hair. And, they dress quite nicely. But, that's all I can really pull from the other side.
Thank you.
What
Of
color
course.
is Calder's hair?
What color is Calder's hair? Gray,
White.
I think. White,
White.
yeah. I'm thinking Klaus or Alice.
Alice is the guard captain.
Yeah,
But we hate
wait.
her.
or maybe Ivar.
She also
But
locked Relm up, okay?
Ivar is a lovely half-orc father figure. How dare
It is,
you?
but you never know who could be out to get us.
At any point, did I feel particularly cursed or uncursed during this interaction?
I mean, you feel the same.
Okay.
A little bit dazzled.
Right.
Like you blink and you still see spots, but
Fair.
listen, you guys have been delightful. Let me leave you a gift. Shuffles out of that little room, shuffles down one of the aisles of the store and goes back to the scroll wall, which she had been rifling through earlier. And again, checks each one, pulls one down, and she'll walk up to you, Relm, and put this rolled up scroll in your hand. She said, see, I'm due to maybe start clearing out my inventory, and I would like you to have this. And she hands you a scroll of identify.
That's pretty cool. That's worth more than 10 gold.
Thank you.
There you go. Money well
Very
spent
much appreciate this.
accidentally.
Of course. And listen, I just know that with your kind of group, you're bound to have more questions, and I won't always be here to give you all of the answers, so maybe this will help.
I am certain that it will. Thank you.
All right, now run along, go enjoy the festivities. It's nice to meet all of you. Be careful. Don't step on a crack or, tread on a line. Bad luck there.
Do you actually know all of our pasts now?
Every detail. But don't worry, I've locked it up in the back of my head.
What
It's
is
so-
my dad's name?
Shuts her eyes and pinches her temple and goes, It's lost. The spirits aren't communicating with me. I've got an old brain. It's hard to dig them up all the I've got so many Steve? No, it's not Steve.
No, it's not Steve. But that's a very,
Cold
very
reading
fair
thing where you're
guess.
like, is it John? Is it David? You're
I'm
watching to see if the mark
seeing-
responds.
I'm seeing a D in the name.
There is a D, but
A D and maybe an O.
there is an O, but this feels very.
Shit, I'm on a roll. Is there?
There's only 24 more letters. I'm sure you can get it eventually.
And
All the
he,
letters
he's old?
He is old, yes.
He's old. He's getting up in his years. He's feeling the cold a lot more now than he used to, but that comes with age. He seems lovely, though.
This isn't a fun game anymore, but thank you for guessing. I guess I'm going to go outside now.
Of course. Take care of each other. Be mindful of lines and cracks and all that.
Yep.
You all file out with your gift and
This isn't
fortunes.
a fun game anymore.
A couple doors down, Vaughn and Brynn, you stride into what is a very busy feeling shop. Not necessarily because of the crowds, but it's cramped. There are stacks upon stacks of unsorted wares that the owner just hasn't gotten around to sorting through. And as you walk by all of the shelves, you can see there's not really any order or sorting system to them. They're all just crammed with miscellaneous goods. Some little trinkets, some books, some things that look useful, like bedrolls and camping supplies, but all in all, it's just a hodgepodge of things kind of piled into a store that hasn't gotten the attention it needs to put it all away. You head to the counter near the back corner of the building, and you find a tall, gaunt man with long, kind of greasy black hair that shields his face. It's not blonde, it's black.
Yeah, I was
Greasy
waiting for
black
it.
hair that shields his face, and when he spots you guys or hears you guys coming down, he lifts his head, and his eyes are kind of obscured by big, wide glasses that catch the light and sort of reflect and shield himself. And his brows knit together behind them, and he looks at the pair of you and says, "Yes? What can I do for you?"
Hi. On the walk in though, I would like to say that Brynn asked for her bag back from Vaughn.
Vaughn's gonna look a little reluctant because he's gonna pose and he's like, but look how it complements my outfit. But then he's gonna give it to her.
You get a little giggle before I head inside. Anyway. You see, I'm about to go on a trip with my friends, and I seem to have gotten a knack for collecting, and I'm kind of looking for a solution to that. I've heard of magical items or bags that can carry large amounts of things. Would you happen to have anything like that?
Maybe. What specifically are you looking for? Is it a lot of things or just a few things?
Most likely a lot of things. Please and thank you.
Okay. And he stands up straight, and he's probably about Darby's height, but very rail thin. And he'll sort of turn and start to go rummaging through those stacks of things that haven't gotten sorted. He comes back with two separate items. Two bags, essentially. One that just looks like a black drawstring bag that he sets on the counter. The other one actually looks outfitted with two straps and little pockets sewn into what is just a simple bag covered by a flap. And he says, I have these. I have a bag that will hold a lot, and I have a bag that will hold a lot but less.
What is a lot? Like, what's...
A lot is a lot. I haven't figured out where the limit is just yet.
Okay, and a lot, I'm assuming, is this one with two straps?
Yes.
And this little bag here can hold more than...
A lot.
More than this bag?
Not more, but a lot. I've managed to store away 20 pounds of weight.
Whoa. And okay, how much are both of them?
So for this one, he points to the littler one, the one with the drawstring. I ask 500 gold. The other one that doesn't quite have a set weight limit yet, I would ask for 15.
15 gold over
100.
500.
1,500 gold.
Oh. All right. Well, that is unfortunate.
They are hard to come by, and I want to make sure that I'm getting my money's worth.
Do you have a lot of people coming by to ask for these types of things?
A good few many. There are groups of travelers or mercenaries that are looking for ways to carry their goods, and this seems to be a price that interests them. An item that interests them, and yeah.
Well, that is unfortunately a little out of my price range, so thank you.
Of course, if you ever come back and it's still here, I will offer it again.
All right, it's good to know. Thank you so much.
Of course.
She's gonna look a little dejected as she turns around towards Vaughn, starts walking out.
Mention that we're the heroes of Armorshire. Go, yeah. Bird sound.
Bird
Meditation.
sound. I don't
Final-
have 500 gold.
Yeah, I haven't hardly spent any, and I've only got 108.
I got 45, and I've
30.
spent like 10 maybe.
I'll be honest, I spent a lot, but I still got a little bit. Got like
Not
almost
quite.
180.
Much less than you. Don't smile. Don't smile guiltily. I don't want to know what you got up to. Don't want to know.
Relm needs to pick more pockets.
I have money, but not that much money.
So do the pair of you file out?
Yeah, I just turn over to Vaughn and I go, I don't have 500 gold and I don't think it's worth it for us just yet. So,
Not yet, no.
heavy bag it is.
I do have a question though for you, shopkeeper. Let's say that we have an item that is locked, and we have no idea of how to get in. Do you know of anything in your shop that is a solution for that?
You want to break into a locked thing?
Say we have just a small chest that regular methods of opening don't work on.
I don't think I have anything like that, but I do have him, and he'll go under his counter and pull out what is a big unmarked book that he slaps onto the desk, and you do see a little mist of dust particles that clear the way as he does that. It's leather bound in a lighter kind of dyed leather, but there aren't any distinct titles or names, and when he opens it, it's just page after page of very difficult to discern handwriting. It doesn't look familiar to you. He says, I have this spell book, and so far no one's really been able to read it, so I guess there might be an answer in here, but I can't guarantee it.
If I look over, can I recognize the symbols?
Of the writing?
Yeah.
What languages do you speak?
Please hold for applause. I speak Abyssal, Common, Elvish, and then I also speak Undercommon.
So none of it looks familiar to you.
And not draconic or primordial either.
It's not draconic or primordial.
Okay. Oh,
I speak Sylvan, but I'm not there.
Of the pair of you, this doesn't seem to be familiar writing or any script.
a lot of curiosity. What are you selling it for?
Well, it's been difficult to find somebody who can read it, so, I mean, I want to get rid of it, but I know that it could be something very valuable, and I would take maybe 100 gold.
Do you want it?
I'll think on it for today, but thank you.
Okay.
Of course. Sorry I couldn't help you.
No problem at all. Come. We'll go meet up with our friends.
Okay. If your friends need anything, I have a lot of stuff.
You do indeed
Yes.
have a lot of stuff.
Okay, bye.
Okay, we walk. I go okay, and then I walk towards the door.
Okay, so you both file out just as the rest of your party comes around towards you, and you reunite, share your stories.
Mhm.
500
Yep.
gold.
I informed them that I was cursed, but I am no longer, although I sound a little skeptical.
When were you cursed?
A very attractive fortune teller, apparently, and I explained the story to them, such as it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
So
they put
we're-
a lot of effort into undoing that curse. I would be careful if I were you.
You are aware she was swindled, yes?
I look like I don't want to respond to that because Relm is literally right there. It feels mean.
We're
We should
So-
roll an
so-
insight check. We should roll an insight check.
Solace will say, she did give Relm a scroll because she enjoyed his company, and that seems useful.
Yes,
And
alright.
I do have a scroll of identify now.
Oh, alright. That's actually a really good scroll to have.
I considered
See-
possible. I'm gonna look around and see if anyone's too close or watching or anything.
Do a perception check.
I think that's. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Okay. 10, 15 total.
Okay. So you glance around, and as you typically have when you stop to look at the crowd, it does seem that most people are happily on their way to their next destination or perusing shop to shop. Nobody seems particularly invested in you or your conversation.
I wondered what would happen if we used it on a certain item that we cannot open.
Well,
I don't know if it would work for that. It was just a thought.
I thought we knew about the objects.
We do know about them. We do know about.
We just cannot access them the way that, like,
The one that I have, I know. There was a possibility that it was carrying a soul of some kind. I had the explanation written somewhere. I can't fucking find it.
Can compare notes later.
Yeah, fair enough.
For the time being, is there anything else you are doing with the day?
What did you guys
We
Getting
need to talk to Alice.
yeah, we
let's
do
go
need to talk to Alice. We should also
I appreciate the sidetrack.
get our armor at some point.
Do you guys mention about the book?
Yeah.
Yeah, we let them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Um,
let you guys know about the book, and then I also let you know about the bag I really want, but don't have 500 gold for.
I will. Hang on 1 second. Sorry, my husband just walked in specifically and exclusively to give the cat his evening kitty treats.
No, good.
Aw.
Because he missed them because he's shut in the office with me. Anyway, sorry. I will pull out just some random sheets of paper where I've
Mhm.
made notes in Sylvan, and I'll show that to them and ask if it looked like this. Because that's the only language I know I speak that they don't.
Does
That
it look like
and
that?
is like there.
Yeah, the both of you look it over, and to the best of your ability, it doesn't look similar.
Okay. That's all I got then.
May I ask what languages you both speak?
I have quite a few under my repertoire. I speak Abyssal and I speak Undercommon, as well as Elvish and Common.
It's an
I
impressive
shared
list.
a few of those along with Draconic and Primordial.
I speak two that you two do not.
I speak
Go for it.
3 that 4 that no styles, I think.
Oh wow. What
I
are
speak-
those?
Relm, go ahead. And then I will go.
I speak deep speech and quarry and thieves' cant. I don't know if that's I don't know if thieves can't just write. Well, anyways, I think it's a mix of
Like
everything.
symbols, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I speak Celestial, Druidic, Isolation, and Orc.
We should go and see.
I doubt any book about anything is going to be written in Orc, but it could be. Who knows?
Can I pull
I
my?
do my speak isolation too. I don't have it on my sheet. Sorry.
Can I pull out my journal and rip out a page and then quickly stuff it away? And then I'm gonna write like a couple words in each language that I know, or each of the.
What is it, like the quick brown fox leaps over the lazy dog?
Yeah.
Is that it?
We have one of each character.
Yeah, I'll write something like that. I don't know. And then in all three of the languages that they don't speak, and then I'll hand it to Darby. Do the same.
I mean, we could just go look at the book again. It's
We
not like
could
you
just
wouldn't
go
show
look
it
at the
to
book.
us.
Could.
If you guys,
Perhaps that's just easier.
is it midday? Would our armor be ready at this point?
I mean, it's getting close to it. You're probably okay to check in soon.
If you guys want to go check in on the armor, we could go look at the book and meet you over there in a few minutes.
Sounds fucking.
Or if you want to
good.
hang out here, that's fine too.
Yeah, that's alright. I'll just think about how much I want that bag more. It was very lovely.
I only have 45 gold. I cannot help you. I wish
No,
I
know,
could.
I know. It's alright. It's alright.
We will come back for it. I believe.
Let's go look at that armor. Then again, remember, they have a changing room this time.
I didn't.
Right.
It was on top of my clothing. I don't understand why. Never mind. I'm not.
So,
All
some
right.
of you filter out towards the Great Lake Forge to go meet with Henry again, who will tell you that your armor is ready and return all of the armor you had left him with. They are now studded.
Yeah.
So you can upgrade those armors to studded leather,
Yeah.
which I believe is a +1 to your AC.
Mm-hmm. I would like to get that at some point when we have more time and we are in another town.
Mm-hmm. Who else is filing into Rare Goods?
I think
Me.
it's just me and Darby. Yeah.
Solace is also here, but it's sort of
Yeah,
Solace
like-
here. Yeah.
No, I
No, I
don't
just-
need to be, but I
No,
exist.
go for it. I just wasn't
Well,
sure who you went to.
You approach the shop, still that sort of introverted, kind of awkward, shy seeming. But once you informed that your friends had told you about a book and you wanted to see if you could make sense of it, he'll pull it out again. It is a rather thick tome, bound leather, unmarked on all sides. And when he opens and starts to flip idly through the pages, it is in Celestial.
Oh.
So, Darby, you find you start to recognize some of the symbols and scrawls.
Oh. Does any of what I see look like... I don't know, does anything grab my attention straight away, or is it just like symbols and scrawls?
Actually, it probably would, because as he starts flipping through the pages, you catch names of constellations that you're familiar with. It seems to be a book on the gods.
Okay. How much did you want for this book?
100 gold.
Well, I mean, you've had many people come through here and no one's been able to read it. So the market is especially small. Perhaps you could do a little bit better than that.
Make a persuasion check.
I love Solace. She's so polite about it, but she's good with her words.
21. Dirty 21.
So he looks down at the book and looks and just kind of seems to deflate a little bit. I don't think I can go any lower than 70.
All right. I look at Darby and I say, I'll give 40 if you have the other 30.
I have
can
the other
give-
third.
10. I can give 10.
No, you've already contributed. That's fine.
You
Oh,
cured
but
her,
I
remember?
did nothing.
You did lift her curse, so
I did. I'm a hero.
One day
And
y'all will
you
do
have-
this when the people who have money are in the room.
We'll need.
I was
we'll need
thinking that while you
skull.
guys left. I was like,
I have
Darby
money.
and I was like, we have $70 total.
I can.
I have 100, so I could have gone more if I needed to.
No, I. What do I need money for? Nothing. I have a book now.
Okay.
As
I
long
have
as
subtracted my 40 gold.
okay.
Yes.
So he'll take your 70 off of you and slide to you that unmarked book. Thank you. Is there anything else?
Oh, I'm afraid not within my budget right now, but
No,
thank you.
This will do. Thank you very much. What was your name? Sorry.
Sean.
Thank you, Sean. Oh,
And-
Ariel.
Of course.
Sorry, what?
So,
Sean.
Don? Sean?
Sean.
Don? Sean.
Sean.
Thank
My
you, Sean.
name's Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Yes.
I really.
You're
I was
welcome.
to say, where do you remember where you acquired this book or how?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to my memory, somebody just brought it in just a few weeks ago before all the people showed up and was looking to offload some goods that they had pulled out of a ruin. He couldn't read it, and so he had sold it.
I don't suppose you recall where the ruin was, where it was found.
He didn't say, just said that he had been adventuring out east.
Well, thank you very much.
No, thank you for your business.
You take care of yourself, and I'm sure we'll be back eventually.
Of
Once we
course.
have money.
So you file back out into the streets, reunite with your friends who picked up your armor. And once again, they've all been statted now. If you had paid for that upgrade, you can add your +1. Is there anything else you're using this day for?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh.
No, yes. Going to
No,
Alice.
Oh, wait, yeah, that.
We need to go to
Yeah.
Alice.
Yeah, remember that
Right,
the DM
yeah,
is like,
yeah,
remember,
right,
y'all,
yeah.
I'm not going
I was
to
like,
do it
yup,
for
and she was
you.
like, nope, and I was like, no, but yes.
Nope.
No, yeah, no, yeah.
We do need to take
Oh,
this
yeah,
letter
no.
to Alice, at least.
So you remember that you are carrying that letter and proceed towards the guard tower in the north. And you find Alice, who is sort of overseeing all of her leads from that location, who are reporting just about the general goings on in the city. And when you enter, she does sort of halt the room, ask what you had brought. You present that scroll, that letter, and she reads it over with a very stern look on her face. And upon finishing it, she starts to bark to her leads. All right, adjust your searches. We're looking for this Klaus man. Find people who may have worked with him, find people who would have seen him, scour the estate again. We have to find him. Her leads sort of scatter off to do that, and at which point she'll look at you all and just kind of... She turns and heads into a cabinet that is locked by a key, opens it up, and starts to... You hear the jingling of coins, starts to file through everything she had, and she turns around with a little bag and she says, "You had 2 jobs? I mean, I guess you did them both. You cleared the undead problem, and you brought me evidence for this murder. So, as promised, your 300 gold. And we'll hold the satchel out."
I'll take it.
She passes it to Brynn. She says, "I would just ask that you continue to not cause trouble in my city. You continue to keep your heads down and be productive, helpful citizens and or visitors. But, thank you."
Thank you.
If you,
Of course.
If you do manage to find anything else about the O'Dowds in your passing, would you mind letting me know?
Like what?
just when they return, if you've heard anything more about where they are.
Well, I haven't heard anything about where they are. I haven't heard from them, and they're not back yet.
Duly noted.
If that changes.
Sure. How do I tell you? You gonna be here?
If you leave a
Check
message
in.
at the O'Dowd estate, Slash will check in.
Okay, you'll check in, and I will leave a message on the front door of the O'Dowd estate. Hopefully you get it.
You could leave it with one of the staff.
You could leave it at the desk at the Hickory Cork Inn.
Or you could just come talk to me when you guys are back in town.
Okay, we'll just come.
Sure,
back to-
sure.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that one.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
we'll check back in with you.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you need?
No, pleasure as always.
The pleasure is all mine. Now, if you don't mind, I have a city to guard.
Okay.
You sure do.
Yep, you sure do. Anyway.
Alright.
You
So we're-
file out.
Are we? We're splitting that
yes,
300
yes,
gold, right? Or
I
did
was
Brynn
just-
just put it in
I'm gonna go ahead and add my split to my
No.
total here.
Everyone gets 60 gold.
Don't say that, Laura!
I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry. Wait, no, I
counted
didn't
it.
say anything. I didn't say anything.
The math
Yeah, I was just
We are
going
approaching
over the amount.
a wrap-up point. So is there anything else you would like to do with the time?
Everybody gets 60 gold.
Go ahead.
No, I don't think there's anything pressing that can't wait.
If we are going into long rest before we head out, Darby would go to the post office and send a letter.
Okay. You can share the details with me later.
I have a couple of letters I need to share details with you
Okay.
about. But
Is there anything else?
A non
Or-
character.
How about this? You have the afternoon, evening, night to yourselves. If there is something you wish to do with it specifically, you can reach out to me. We will work out what that is. Other than that, we will start our next session at the top of the morning,
Okay.
where you are getting ready for your next journey out of Ormershire at last and into your next city.
Woo!
Yeah.
Out of character question, but
not-
not everyone has to stay for that. It's just a armor thing. How to make it work in my thing.
You just have to throw out your leather armor and add studded leather.
Mhm.
So like delete your leather armor from your inventory and then search up for studded armor and add that.
delete.
But anyways, I still have to pee and some bitch needs to go to bed immediately. A few bitches need to go to bed immediately. I'm one of them.
It's
I am
I was gonna
too.
say.
I
Yeah.
have to go to bed too.
All right. But yeah, if you think of anything you would like to do with the time you have, just let me know. Other than that, I will see you next time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.